There. It should be live.
Hey, yo! Anybody there?
Can you hear us? Oh,
Hey, yo.
turn the volume off.
I'm still learning how to do this, obviously.
Can you?
Like so?
Yeah.
Howdy,
Hi,
howdy, howdy,
everybody.
howdy, howdy. Let's get this thing going.
Woohoo! It's Friday. Who's excited?
I am.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
That seems menacing. What's that about?
Just telling you hello.
Oh, really? Wow, how's everybody doing? Welcome to the Friday night feast.
We're fixing to really feast here in a minute. And Shauna, thanks again. We got those stickers. I got my Texas 5 Splash right here with your sticker on it. I love those.
Say your intro.
I'm not a classically trained cook. What I am is a self-taught home chef who studied under several television chefs. I have a PhD from YouTube University and a black belt in Google Food. I love to cook. The only thing I love more than cooking is watching her act a fool right next to me. We're so happy that y'all can join us tonight. Why are you smiling at me like that?
Act a fool. No.
You're right, you're not acting. Oh, hey, I love you.
Yeah, you just said you love me more. You're so silly. Somebody's in a good mood.
I was.
You're now in a better mood?
Yeah. Bestest mood. Because I'm hanging out with the horde.
Well, let's say hi to everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Renee's here. She's a boom.
Yeah.
She was first again. I feel like she might cheat a little bit, though.
A little? I think she cheats a lot, which is fine, though.
The Keto Crafter, a.k.a. Lori, is here. Make sure
Hi.
y'all have checked out her channel. I've been watching it, enjoying her recipes.
Her stuff's really good. Thank you again for
Yes.
showing or tipping me off about the cheesesteak in a bowl.
We haven't released that yet, babe.
Oh, yeah. But still, thank you for your recipe. Be on the lookout next week for our version.
Shauna says, hey.
Hey, sorry, it's just fresh on my mind because I just finished editing it today.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh, y'all. We made egg rolls. Carnivore egg rolls. What?
So good.
They were, like, fantastic.
With a keto queso dipping sauce.
Oh, Shauna said she had to lay her immersion blender to rest and order a new one because it finally couldn't hold it together to
Aw.
crush her ice anymore.
Oh, sorry.
Well, you got a good life out of it, right? Lori said, oh, well, at least you are getting a new one. I love mine. It's been a good one so far. I've only had it for a little over a year and a half. How nice. Oh, Shelly Parker said, hey.
Who?
You're in one of your moods.
We're gonna have a fun one tonight, folks.
I'm saying. Shauna said, feed it one wire whisk ball and this is how it treats me. Yeah, they're not very good for their digestive system.
Wow, it's been a long day.
Lori said, that's why I just mix my shakes in my blender so I don't
Yep.
tear up the whisk balls. That's right. That's what we started doing too. And then she said, I uploaded a video this morning and it's been processing all day long.
Wow.
Yeah, sometimes they just take forever, don't they?
And it takes a lot of bandwidth too, because when we're trying to do it at the house, it knocks her off the phone and she gets in trouble at work. So I have to wait till we're at the house. I mean, till she's off work or we're here at the hotel for me to do my uploads.
Yeah. So we always do ours at night. That's why you've been seeing them. Either you'll see them late at night or early in the morning, because then
We'll
schedule it in the morning or sometimes at night. Just as soon as it finishes, we just let it post then. But that's why, yeah, they take a while. Shauna said, I don't have room for my blender up here. Well, I do have a Nutra Ninja Pro, but I seem to have lost the blades. Uh-oh. Lori said, I have to be careful looking at my kitchen gadgets. I have a problem with ordering, right? Well, Lori, if you think you have a problem, you need to talk to Stephanie.
Wait till she gets in here.
Shauna said, I'm such a good Amazon Prime member. They leave gifts on my doorstep daily. Well, those are the best gifts. And what's so funny is if his mom is watching, shout out to Glenda. And happy Mother's Day. And happy Mother's Day to 'everybody who's a mother, a fur baby, all of those things. Well, his mom refuses to get an Amazon membership. What? Right? Isn't that what she said?
She wants to be Amish, I guess.
I was just like, what? She's like, oh, I just don't like ordering online. I'm like, oh my gosh.
That's all we want to do.
I know. Lisa's
we don't
here.
love the clothing
Hey, Lisa.
option on Amazon Prime.
I know.
Where you can try it on and send it back without getting charged.
Renee said, hello. Lisa said, doing good now that it's Friday and eating dinner. I'm saying,
yes.
I've been waiting all week for Friday.
I was so hungry this afternoon, I went ahead and had a meat steak before we jumped online.
Nan said, hi. Hey, welcome back, Nan. Lori said, that's not what's in the script. Uh-oh.
What's in the script? What?
I guess how you said your script. You didn't have it right.
That's fine. This is the new version. The
Renee
redub.
said, how could she have cheated? It popped up and she posted. Well, Lori said, I'm looking forward to it. Oh, Wild Turkey Blood's here. Welcome back. Said, hi, I'm hungry. Let's eat.
I'm talking about that. Yeah, I'm all for it. I'm picturing just snacking all these jalapenos raw.
Oh, 2KK's here. Welcome. Is it Rachel or Joe tonight?
Yeah, which one of you is going to be messing with me tonight?
Uh-oh, it just jumped. Where'd it go? Oh, oops. Okay. Lori said it's not a long video either. I don't know why it's still processing. Maybe YouTube's mad. Maybe try canceling and redoing it.
Yeah, we've done it a
Sometimes
couple
that's
times.
happened. Matreya's here. Welcome, Matreya.
What's happening?
Hey.
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Lori said, I see stuff on Stephanie's videos and I think, I need one of those.
Right?
I know. Then you're going to need a separate kitchen.
Just for that.
Or another storage area to store all of your crock pots, Instant Pots, cookers, and everything else.
I mean, we have 3 crock pots, and I have that mini crock pot, and then we still have a deep fat fryer. We still have a rice cooker.
Y'all, we're having a garage sale next Thursday because one thing you find out when you have a renovation is how much junk you own and stuff. You're like, why am I still holding on to this? I have empty boxes of just stuff that we bought like 50 years ago.
50.
And I'm like, why am I holding on to this box? Why?
Just in case.
Why? Like I use for my company, it's called Dymo, and it's a quick printer for labels. I still have the original box, and I bought that Dymo like 5 years ago, and I still have the complete box with all of the insides and everything. I'm like, why am I holding on to this box? I'm obviously not going to take it back.
Hold on, we gotta keep it down. She's snoring over there. She ate all the food, and she's snoring already.
She's already full.
I guess.
So 2KK said YouTube can be funny. Sometimes it takes forever to process. We had times where we've uploaded a video a second time and it finishes before the first one. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it?
YouTube be crazy.
Susan's here. Hi, Susan. Welcome to the Hungry Horde.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone.
Renee said somebody got their ears lowered.
Yeah. Thanks for noticing.
I love his little
fuzz.
Yes, we go and
I got tired of looking like a hippie, so I had to have it cut.
So we had to, we go in our backyard, and I use this little razor thing, and I shave it all off. And you know what's crazy is when we were just dating, he was like, I need a haircut. Because when I first met him, he came over, and his hair was actually long enough where it curled under his hat. It was so adorable.
Hated it.
I thought he was so cute. I was like, oh, look, his little hair's curling up. And so after, I guess, I was trusted enough where he was like, okay, I need you to cut my hair. And I was like, what? I've never cut anybody's hair.
Well, I just do a regular razor on it. It's almost impossible to mess it up. The only way you can mess it up is you miss a spot. As long as you get it all gone, you're good. What I do afterwards, I run my hands through it, and then if I feel something, hey, come here.
I was just like, oh my gosh, what if I cut your throat or something? How can you trust me with this razor?
What a way to go. It's not that kind of razor.
I didn't know. I was just like, oh my God, I've never done this before. And then I shaved his head, and I was like, well, I guess that's a good sign of a boyfriend, right? If he wants you to cut his hair.
I mean, I think I paid $50 for the little razor, and I figured that gets me, if I would have went to the salon or the barber shop to do it, I would, that's what, 3 trips, I guess? And it's
Yeah.
paid for.
If you don't tip.
Yeah.
2 trips if you tip.
Okay.
Oh, it's Joe and Rachel.
Oh,
Hey,
nice.
what y'all doing?
The crazy campers on there too, I guess?
I don't see them yet, but
That's
yeah. We just watched that video too,
Yeah.
right at lunch today.
Yeah.
That was
That's
fun.
cool.
Wow.
I love it. We're on, our hotel room is right on the main entrance, on the side entrance, but it's very, very heavy on traffic. And on the other side of the window over here is right there by the pool. So we got sound coming at us all the time.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
And apparently there's a party, so if it gets loud, sorry. The pool people, I just saw a whole bunch go running in there. What?
We don't have the light turned on.
Oh, goodness. We sure don't. Are we dark? No, we're not that dark. Let's see. Lori said, I have a rule. If I don't touch it within a year, I have to get rid of it unless it has sentimental value.
You like that one?
No, keep going.
Which?
Here, watch. We're going to be different colors here. No. Are you even doing the right one? No. Woo. No. Ah, that's the one I like.
And I learned from last time, I went ahead and plugged the phone in now to charger instead of doing it in the middle of the video.
But then, Lori, if you know that it's coming up on a year, do you purposely use the gadget thinking, okay, well, now I can say I used it?
See, my problem with those kind of rules is I put that rule on us, and then as soon as I get rid of it, that's when I want to use it. Like,
Yes.
oh man, why?
But Trey said, I have 3 Instant Pots and 1 crock pot. 1 Instant Pot will move with my kid next year.
Wow.
Well, so then you technically have 2 in a crock pot, right?
Remember, that's when we were going to get rid of our waffle iron, and then that's when we figured out, you came with the idea we're doing the waffle fries.
Yeah.
We started using it. We're like, we're never going to use this on keto, but oh, wait, yeah, we are.
I know. Shauna said, I like boxes too. I'm getting better at releasing them though. So hard. Well, you know, my thing, Shauna, because I, sell my Etsy stuff, so when a good box comes in, I'm like, oh, I might need this box.
Yeah.
So, I have a whole closet. Heath actually built the closet. It was like a standard closet for clothes. And I was like, it'd be better if I had shelves on both sides to fit these boxes. So he actually built me some shelves in there. And then I have it all organized with, like I have my USPS different size boxes on one side and then all the other like Amazon and those type of boxes on the other, and have it organized by sizes and shape, so that then when I make a sale, I can be like, oh, that'll work, or oh, well, they didn't pay for priority, so they get this box,
Because the storage room, well, it's a bedroom in our house. It's also her storage room and her office. And that was the last room that we had to pull the flooring up in.
Yes.
But he had to wait until 5 o'clock today when she got off work. And then he walked in there and almost had a heart attack seeing all the boxes. He's like, oh my gosh, that's going to take forever. She's like, no, calm down. They're all empty. He goes, oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah, I thought they were full boxes. But we all 3 jumped in and just started moving everything. And I've been working on the room all week trying to declutter as much as possible and put things together, because I knew he'd have to get in there. And I was like, oh, it's going to be scary.
He called us right before we went on here.
Yeah.
And told me that he just locked up the house and left. And that all the flooring's done. And he's coming back later this week to come haul it all away.
So, we don't have any floors now in the house.
I got just concrete.
I know, it's like so weird seeing it like a fresh slate now, I feel like. But
I was kind of on the fence about maybe painting the floors instead of doing the wood floors on it. But I was like, well, I don't know. I thought about it for
paint, or should we go with our flooring that we picked out already? That's really pretty.
The pretty flooring.
It's like a wood look, but it's got little, it's kind of like a gray, I think they called it like silver ash background, but then it's got little blue details in it.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm really excited about the flooring. Because before, the flooring was kind of I guess like the color of these cabinets, right?
Ish. It was almost like a mahogany color.
Yeah.
That kind of
Well,
dark
no,
flooring.
it wasn't that dark. Telemarketer. It wasn't quite mahogany, but it was like a dark oak.
Yeah.
And
they made all the rooms look smaller and darker.
The house is an older house, and so it doesn't have like lots of windows, and it's not like that real open feel. So with the dark floors, it kind of made it feel darker in there. And so now we're getting lighter floors, and I think it'll make it seem even bigger throughout the house. So I'm really excited about the new floors. I've been wanting new floors for a while, but you know, it's expensive, and now we don't have to pay for it. Oh, Darcy's here. Welcome back. Said happy Friday. What's for dinner? I'm so hungry.
Gyreños. Is that how I'm saying it right?
Yeah.
Gyreños.
What is it?
We're kind of doing a little. Well, here's the thing. We had, 6 jalapenos that are about to turn. They're kind of starting to get a little wrinkly, so we need to cook them. And then we had a pound of ground lamb that needs to be cooked as well. So originally we were thinking about doing something with that, and I'm like, wait, why don't we combine them? We love doing our atomic buffalo turds, so we're going to do a kind of a spin on that. Shelly made up these little nuggets, little logs.
No, I'm sorry. Renee says.
Yeah, that's how this is all Renee's idea.
She helped us. We were like chit chat. We were like, well, we got lamb. We're thinking of doing this. And she goes, no, you need to make the lamb into fingers.
Yeah.
And so he wanted to take it a step further and get some onion, which we never buy onion. And he wanted to make it actually look like fingers with a nail at the end. I said,
I've seen people do that for like Halloween treats.
I was like, no. So
what do they do? They make it look like a foot, the whole like a meatloaf, look like a foot, and they put little slivers of onions on there, like the toenails. I thought it was pretty clever.
No.
But then we're gonna season it with our brand new Texas 5 spice, and I love these stickers that Shauna got us. Thank you again. These are awesome.
I know, I love them. And so we made fingers, and I portioned it out, so it's a whole pound of lamb. But there's going to be 12 of these, so I made 1.3 ounce fingers, and then we're going to air fry them.
But I thought you were going to mix the seasoning in with these and then form them.
I know, but I didn't.
Okay.
So now you're just going to have to season
Dust them.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Sorry.
That's fine. And then we're going to use some, our favorite goat cheese is a local farm, because they're called Dapper Goat. We see them all the time at the farmer's market in Tomball. And it's really cool. We've gotten pretty good friends, or getting to know the owner. She tells me she follows us on Instagram.
So shout out if you're watching.
Yeah, hello. Well, maybe you'll see you tomorrow morning. I don't know. But she tells us she's been watching our videos all the time now. So that's cool. I got another subscriber just from buying her stuff.
Yeah, but
I'll
it's
bribe
really
her,
good.
I guess.
The garlic, we're doing garlic and herb tonight. Oh my gosh, it's just so good.
Is that what both of those are?
Yeah, they're both the same. I just love goat cheese, though. Who likes goat cheese? Like, if I was given the option of goat cheese versus cream cheese, I want goat cheese.
Give it a go. Bah.
What is it going to do?
I don't know. What does your little guy say? Your little
yeah. Anybody remember the little screaming goat? I got one for Christmas.
It's
so
at the end of my quesadilla.
Sometimes if I have like a really stressful call, I'll just push that after the call. Of course, I can't do it while I'm talking to the customer, but even though I'd like to, I'll just push it, and the goat screams, and he's like, ah! And it makes me feel better. But, Joe and Rachel wants to know, how did we meet?
Us, the two of us?
Yeah.
Well, it was weird.
Weird?
It was through mutual friends on Facebook. We were commenting back and forth on a post.
Okay.
A friend of mine, I've known, a poker buddy of mine, I've known her for years. I don't know what her deal is. She's had my phone number. She's been to my house. I've been to her house. I've spent the night at her house before in the poker games and whatnot. Instead of calling me, texting me, or even private message, she makes a random post on Facebook saying, hey, if anybody talks to Heath, have him call me. I was like,
and so all of his friends are like these bunch of smart arses.
Yeah.
And they were saying, oh, is this another midnight call or whatever? And so he, being the little smarty he is, he's like, oh, she wanted me to come play with her curtains.
Oh, no. You weren't going to tell him this part.
Uh-oh. And so I was in a very frisky mood. Okay, I just got divorced like 9 months before, and I was just like, I was at my mom's. My stepdad had passed away a few months before, and all this mess, and I was like, you know what? Forget it. I'm just going to have fun tonight. And I saw it. I was like, okay, she's my friend, so he's probably a decent guy. So I was on there. I was like, oh, Well, I have,
She wanted me to come hang the curtains in her that are.
Yeah. I said,
I don't know why, because she has a boyfriend and he's handy, so I don't know why she wanted me instead of him. It was weird.
Oh, yeah, not me.
No,
his friend. Yeah. And I said, oh, well, I've got some curtains you can play with. And so he was like, oh, well, hello.
We got a lot of them, folks.
And so we started chatting, right? And just playing, I was just playing with him. And I was like, oh, my gosh, who am I flirting with? Like, what if he's actually married or something? Like, that was totally uncalled for. And then, so then, I'm like messaging our friend, and I'm like, oh my gosh, is he actually, like, I don't want to say something if he's married or something. And she was like, oh no, he's fine. And so we talked just that night, just online on Facebook, back and forth. He sent me a friend request. I accepted.
Here we go.
And then he says nothing for like 2 weeks. No talking whatsoever. So here's the... I'm going to ask this, and then y'all tell me your answer. So, if he sent the friend request, I accepted. Who should have made the next move to talk to the other person?
I had a strategy. I was playing hard to get.
Now, wait. Let me know down below, and then when we get to that, we'll see what everybody says. All right, Susan said, I released a lot of boxes and stuff this week. It was a decluttering staycation. That's fun. That's what I've realized. I'm really happy at trying to declutter and try to get as lowered stuff as possible. Madrid said, haha, if you get mad, then revenge. Just one square left longer than the rest. Right? That's true.
That's dirty girl.
Lori said, I hear Delilah snoring.
Yes. She's passed out in my spot on the couch, with her favorite place to be.
And she's got her head up. It's so cute. Marie said, hi, Heath and Shelly. Marie from Indiana. Oh, you're Lisa's friend, right, Marie? Welcome.
Hey, thanks for tuning in.
Julie's here. She goes, I'm driving home today in my car. Awesome. Welcome back, Julie.
Nice.
Marie said, you both look awesome.
Oh, thanks,
Marie. How's your egg fast going?
Yeah.
How's everybody who's doing the egg fast? Because I see Matreya, and I know Joe is, and Rachel. How are y'all doing?
Oh, yeah, I was going to post my pictures of my eggs I ate for breakfast, and I forgot.
Oh, and you forgot the ball pitcher.
Yes, I did. Dang it. Yeah, we were going to play with, we were going to mess around with Joe and Rachel, because her post earlier today about the ball.
Balls.
Yeah, balls. There was one, I don't know, we're on a corner lot. So there's 3 houses around us, right? And we don't know, all the other lots around us all have kids. And there's a ball in our yard. It's been there for a year. And I don't know whose yard it is. I guess I can just start throwing it over and it comes back and it wasn't that one.
Right.
But I don't know why, but there's a little girl, we have a little closet off our deck on our back porch.
Hey,
and it's been laying in there for forever. I guess I need to go ahead and throw it over.
Yes. Hey, Glenda, welcome back. Hey. She goes, Heath, you're becoming such a techie guy.
I am? Okay.
Wow.
I'm a redneck. I don't know.
Renee said, Shelly, you're so pretty. Oh, that's so sweet. She goes, y'all's faces are thinner and thinner each week. Really?
Yeah, I was watching a video earlier. It was when Melissa was asking me how long to cook the frittata in.
Yeah.
I went back and watched that video again. I was like, who's that dude? Who's that big old boy?
Right?
Who's that big old boy?
Jennifer's back. Welcome back, Jennifer.
Welcome.
Matreya said, sounds so tasty. Shauna laughed. 2KK said, that is so fun for Halloween. Oh, the meatloaf fingers? Yeah, Matreya said meatloaf fingers, right?
I like the feet better, actually.
Oh.
Because it's bigger and it looks cooler.
No, can't do the feet. Melissa's back. Welcome back, Melissa.
It's a little bone stuck in it, too.
I know.
Awesome.
Melissa said, we went to the wood look tile after a plumbing disaster at our house. I had wanted to get rid of the horrific carpet anyway, but the money down. Gotta look on the bright side. That's right. That's how I'm doing it. I thought about that tile, but we're just going to go with the Pergo type flooring again. That's
the other thing that happened. We were only together maybe 6 months before we got married. And actually maybe 3-4 months before she had me remodel her kitchen.
Yeah.
And I had a buddy in my corner to help me. We stepped outside to take a break, and I was like, hey dude, hey man, come here. How long you known this girl? How well do you know her? You're doing all this work and she's going to throw you out when you're done?
No, I have a lot more work to do.
We completely gutted the kitchen.
Yes.
Because it had fur downs in it.
Oh my God.
We'll show you in a second. Her kitchen looked almost, the fur downs looked almost like this hotel did.
Yes.
Like
it was such a, because my house was built in the late 70s.
It's as old as I am.
Yeah.
She grew up in the house.
And so that kitchen was just so boxed in. I hated the layout of it. I hated all the fur downs. And it was, and the cabinets were so dark and
And then the one corner of the kitchen where it goes, you turn and go off to the laundry room. There was a built-in stand-up, cabinet that had a slide-in oven microwave. We deleted that, so give us more countertop space, and then I did a freestanding stove with a microwave hanging up above it. So like I said, we redid the whole kitchen. And then, because I've been doing cabinets my whole life. My daddy and my mama's daddy who taught me to do everything. They actually built Nolan Ryan's house when he signed with the Astros. When he left the Mets and got signed with the Astros, he moved back to Alvin where he grew up. They were on the crew that built his house. My dad gave me later in years an autographed ball that says Nolan Ryan on it from when he was with the Mets. And then I just think it's so cool. I've probably told the story before, but I love telling it. My very first year of T-ball, his wife was my coach. His youngest son and his daughter were on my team. And then at the end of the year, we all got a special party, and every single kid on the team got a personalized autographed ball from him. I still have it.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, Renee said you could cut off the core of the onion to top it so it looks like the tibia.
Yeah.
Lori said, I used to make shortbread cookies, listen to this, in the shape of fingers, put green food coloring in them, a sliced almond for the nail, and called the witch fingers for Halloween.
I can see that.
That's cute.
I would eat it except I'm allergic to almonds.
Right? Well, and then everything that's in the cookie.
What?
The shortbread cookie.
Yeah, but back then, what I ate.
Oh, yeah. And Sharita said, definitely goat cheese. We got one for that. Joe and Rachel said, we love goat cheese.
It's awesome.
Renee said, I was thinking the finger shape to be like the big roast lamb that they shave the meat from to make gyros. Yeah, it was definitely a good idea.
So I was also thinking about whipping out that kebab kit again and doing them on that.
Rachel and Joe said, I got a screaming goat for Caleb. Isn't it awesome? Does he use it all the time? Because almost every day I have to push that thing and he'll hear it. He'll be like, really, again? I'm like, yes. Marie said, I love the screaming goats. Renee said, I never met a cheese I don't like, but not eating much cheese these days. Oh, is that intentional? Are you like trying to cut out dairy, or is just that's the way it happened? Lori said, I like goat cheese, yay, but not that crazy about feta.
But going back to our kitchen I designed for her.
Oh, yeah.
We only have 2 cabinets on the lower cabinets that have doors. The rest of it is all drawers, and they're all full extension.
Here. Nice.
The cabinet, the kitchen sink cabinet, those are doors.
Yeah.
And then there's one cabinet to the left of the stove. We always refer to it in the business as a blind base. Yeah. You open the door and you can reach inside further for storage.
Yeah.
Everything else in that kitchen is all we call them 3DBs. So there's 3 drawers deep, every single cabinet, and they're full extension.
I love it. Like, it's just so much easier. I'm like, why? I hate the doors because then it's just so hard to reach things. You gotta bend down and then things just fall all over the place. Now I have my nice, neat, organized drawers I can pull out. Like, I have one that's just for like our storage containers for stuff.
She even sent me over to her mother's house, and she has standard cabinet doors on them. Well, we've done these before. They make special kits you can buy. You open the door, and then I added drawers, and they call them slide-out trays.
Yeah.
And you just stack them up in there, and that's what she uses it for, all her her Tupperware stuff.
Yes, because that was just
fell in love with those too.
Miriam's here. Hey, Miriam.
Howdy.
Marie.
Happy anniversary.
Yeah.
I know a little late. But that's awesome. When you say 21 years y'all been together, that's amazing. You put up with Chris for that long? I bet he's a handful.
Marie said, I love feta and gorgonzola and some goat cheese, like with a little sweetener or fruit.
Oh, that sounds good too.
Because it tastes bland. Oh, that's interesting. Well, we do like the flavored goat cheese, but the Dapper Goat's just regular chevre. I think I'm saying that right. I think it's good. Really good just on its own, for anything you want to make. Yeah,
the last time we ran into her at the farmer's market, she was trying to tell us, churching up her new flavor she had. She was like, wait, never mind, that's sugar in it. Y'all can't, I know y'all are keto, y'all can't have the sugar.
It was like
really a chocolate
good.
Cheese or something like that.
No, it was she called it like Texas...
pecan or something like that?
No, Texas honey honey heat.
It sounded good. It was like, well,
yeah, it was like a spicy one, but she put honey in it. Oh, Matrea was like 2 weeks. Oh no, Matrea. Joan Rachel said he should have made the next move. See, we got one for you. Darcy said it was your turn. And Renee said, does Delilah need a CPAP too?
I think so.
I think so. Shauna said, you should have at least said thanks for the friend request.
I did.
So it should have been his. We got 3 for you.
I did. I was the next move.
Nan said you as well.
What did I end up telling you?
I'm just saying, no, you've argued with me for the past 20 years that it should have been, I could have done it.
What was the next course? What happened next? Tell the story.
Okay, so what happened next? So we all know he's the one. So he then messaged me after 2 weeks, and this is what he said. The smooth operator here. He goes, well, you've been like commenting and liking on my post. You want to start talking to me?
Yeah, obviously it worked. Look where we're at 8 years later.
I know, and I was like, who's this guy?
You're like, yeah, sure, I'll talk to you.
I was like, okay.
You're good looking, yeah, I'll talk to you.
No, I had no idea really what he looked like.
Oh, that's right.
At the time,
I forgot about that.
He had his profile picture. There was a Southern Comfort liquor advertisement of this guy on the beach with this big beer belly and holding the Southern Comfort.
He's
wearing like a G-string, and that was his
profile
picture.
If you go to my Facebook page and start looking through my photos, you'll find it. It's still
I
on there.
Like, who is this guy? Like, what does he look like? I had no idea.
I like that belly.
I was just like, huh. So, of course, I had to start snooping and going through all his pictures. And I'm like, well, I guess it's this guy. Well, he looks kind of tall, and I do like tall men. And I'm
like I always tell her, you saw one in the window and went, I want that one.
Right? And then, so we started chatting, and then I was actually at that point, because he waited so long.
Whatever.
I went, because it was at Easter, so I went to, this Easter convention, and then I talked to him all the way back from my drive from Austin, talking to him about that.
Y'all were overseas when I first started talking, you and Mama.
Huh?
Remember? Y'all were overseas.
No, then we went, because I talked to you, and the next week, my mom and I were going on a trip, because after she lost my stepdad, she was like, I just don't want to stay home, so we were traveling a lot. So we ended up traveling, and we went on a trip to Scotland, England, and Paris, and so he couldn't meet up with me, because I was going on this trip.
All you had to do was send me a ticket.
Okay, right.
I aim to please.
So then while I was on this trip, I brought my laptop, and so then at night, I would chit-chat with them for an hour or two at night and tell them all about, what I did that day. And then whenever we came back home, so my mom's like notoriously late for everything, right?
They said when she passes away, they're going to hold the casket for an hour before they send it on.
And so we were supposed to be back by a certain time, so he was like, oh, I really want to meet you. And I said, okay, well, meet me at this time. Here's my address. And so he got there on time, right? But my mom was like, when we got back, oh, I want to stop here. I want to go do this. I want to go do that. So I was like, well, I'm supposed to meet this guy for a date. And she's just like, well, he can wait. If he's worth it, he'll wait. And so I did all that. I was an hour late to meet him at my house.
And where I was living at the time, I was an hour south of her house. So I had to trek an hour to get there. Then I had to sit in the car and wait for an hour.
And if anybody knows the worst thing he hates is having to wait. Like, I'm surprised he did So I met him that night and went on a date. Everything went really well. We clicked
Obviously.
right away, right? And then we started dating, and it was like less than 4 months and we were married.
Yeah, because my cousin makes wedding cakes for people or parties, not just wedding, but any kind of cake you want. She'll make them for you. And she was gonna make our wedding cake for us, and we'd already had a date planned out. We started making our reservation, not reservations, but our party list and everything.
Yeah.
And then we were at dinner one night, just talking about this, that, and the other thing.
Talking about the wedding plans.
Yeah. And I just looked at her and said, everything's awesome. We're planning to get married, but you're amazing. I don't want to wait anymore. She looked right at me, grabs out her phone, and goes, "Don't tempt me."
No, he said, why don't we just fly to Vegas and just do it right now? And I was like, now you don't say that. And he was like, no, I'm serious. So I booked the very next flight, which happened to be at 7 a.m. It was like 8:30 at night, and all the flights to Vegas were already done. The next one was like 7 in the morning. I said, okay, there's a flight at 7. And he's like, yeah, let's do it. And I said, all right, I'm booking. Are you sure?
But the best part about that is, too, we did not tell anybody.
No.
I'm sorry, there's one person we told. I got a buddy who was living in Vegas. He met us at the courthouse.
No, he met us at the airport.
Yeah. Picked us up, drove us around.
Well, when we were waiting for the airplane, he called his buddy, and he's like, hey, what's up,
by the
dude?
way.
And he's like, well, we're coming to Vegas. And he starts screaming, his buddy does. He's like, oh my God, you're getting married. And so we fly there. He met us at the airport. Then he took us to the courthouse.
And then the whole time we're waiting in line, he's heckling me, telling me not to do it.
Yes. All right, let's get caught up, and then we can start cooking. You're hungry, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Marie said it's good. She's just doing every other day. That's good. Oh.
But the best part of that story, though, was the couple in front of us was married by a little bitty skinny Asian Elvis impersonator carrying an old 80s style boombox and dancing the whole time. And she's like, don't you want that? I was like, no, my buddy was yelling, don't y'all want that? I was like, no.
Oh, Rachel said Joe's crying in his fried eggs. Aww.
Can't you top it on a burger so you have a little more oomph to your food tonight? Is that allowed?
Yeah.
Because then you're still eating an egg.
Right? Wild Turkey Bluff said he's the hunter. He should have gotten out of his tree, gone to his truck, and pursued you. That's right.
Obvious my way works. 8 years. I'm still here. I'm fully domesticated now. She broke me.
Matreya said, egg fast is fun, but looking forward to the ease of keto chow again. Right? Especially the new flavor. Who got the new flavor? Who's in love? I've been having that almost every night. I add a tablespoon or 2 to my coffee at night, and I blend it all up.
She wouldn't let me try it.
Oh, did you try it?
When? I don't want it hot.
I don't know, but I guess that's your loss. Marie said, but come Monday, I'm doing it for 5 days straight. Wow. Jessica's here. Welcome, Jessica.
Howdy.
Shauna said, 27 watching, only 6 likes. Come on, Horace.
Smash that button. Please.
Oh, Miriam said, your hair is all gone.
I know. I love it.
She goes, you're making your hair match your slimming face.
Aw, thank you. I got tired of looking like a hippie.
Well, Shauna wants to know what are fur downs.
All right. Well, like I said, here in a second, I'll show you.
Hey, Michelle. Welcome.
When I go to put the meat in the air fryer, we'll pan back a little bit, and I'll show you the fur down here in this hotel room.
Renee said, just trying to shave the dairy for a bit, right?
Yeah.
She goes, haven't cut cheese out completely, just way less. I have also kind of like decreased mine. I try to focus on that most of my protein is actually from meat. So if I have anything like goat, like cheese, or even pork rinds, that's just a small percentage. That the majority is an actual.
But also, you started eating the raw cheese too. Remember?
Yeah, and I do like the raw cheese,
like raw cheddar and whatnot, like that a lot.
Oh, Matreya. No, they're talking about burpees.
Oh,
y'all and your burpees.
I don't understand that stuff. But have fun.
Mario said he thanks for the anniversary wishes.
You're welcome.
Aww. Oh, Matreya said chocolate cheese, gross. Right? That does sound weird.
Isn't that one of the flavors they have, though, I thought?
No.
Well, then I'm just crazy. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's crazy. You're just like, well, I can't have it, so why pay attention to what it is?
Basically.
Oh, Michelle's not feeling well.
Oh,
sorry. Oh, she said, I retract that. I guess chocolate's okay with something like ricotta and mascarpone.
Huh?
That's true. Oh, Lori's here. Welcome back, Lori.
Howdy.
Renee says sweet and cheese. Lori said, hey, everyone, coming in here to a G string.
I'm not doing a show tonight, all right?
Joan Rachel said, Shelly was totally worth the wait.
I guess.
Aww. Yeah, well, you were too. Right?
Stop, you're making me blush. You're going to ruin my street cred.
Lori said, that's awesome. Oh, Lynette's got to go. She said, had to run. Enjoy your weekend. Yeah, have a great weekend.
Glad you stopped by.
Matreya said, Sunday Swift has a special event, a race on Uber Pretzel Route.
Oh.
Hardest in the app. I almost died last time I did it, and that was with brakes. But it's not burpees. Well, at least it's not burpees.
Well, good luck. I hope everything runs cool for you this time.
Right? Oh, goodness. Lori said, I had it this morning. I love it.
Let's make some, when these are cooking, let's make some ice
Yeah,
cream.
let's go ahead and start doing this.
All right.
So we're going to start putting our fingers in the air fryer. So again, this is lamb. It's 1 pound of lamb into little 1.3 ounce fingers. And we put them in this shape so that then we're going to stuff the jalapenos with some goat cheese and the fingers and wrap it in bacon and then air fry that, and that'll be our dinner.
And y'all know me, I have a real bad problem with touching raw meat, so I always have to put my gloves on.
Yes.
So I'm just going to stack these up in the tray. And there's a little bacon grease left over from the last time we cooked in it, which is fine by me. But I think that bacon grease is your only essential oil that you need.
Right? And we're going to sprinkle it with some Texas 5 Spice, and we'll probably do some more Texas 5 Spice on the bacon when we wrap it.
And y'all, wait till you see the recipe on that.
Oh my gosh, it's so
we
good.
We made 2 batches. It's our tester. We picked all of the peppers fresh from the farm. Or no, I'm sorry, from the store anyways.
Yeah.
And then I dehydrated them. Then I ground them all up. I put them in a little doogad to grind them. And then we put them all together in this shaker.
Yeah, and it's so good. If you like spicy, it is very spicy. You're going a little heavy there on the spice.
Because we like spicy.
But I want to be able to eat.
Butcher.
What'd you say?
I love you.
Okay, that's what I thought. I love you too. Michelle said, new flavor is good. I've only had it with hot coffee so far. Me too, Michelle. How else have you had the caramel macchiato? And what do you think is the best way?
Now I'm going to show this to him. You just let me know if it looks good. I don't want to drop it.
Higher. That should be good.
There's my fingers. I'm fixing to cook them.
Yay. And what are we, 400 for
10
what?
minutes.
For 10 minutes? That sounds right.
All right.
Shauna said, I love it. I need to start rationing it, though. If I run out, 2KK's going to hear her crying.
All right.
I know. What?
Almost show him the fur down.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Time for the fur down. Okay.
So I'm just going to... Here, I'm just going to take the camera. No, I'm just going to pick the whole thing up. So that little spot, you see the AC grate there? The spot, go from the ceiling down to the cabinets. That's called a fur down.
It's basically like built in.
But you see the
wall.
grate, yeah, the grate, all the
Piping.
the piping and whatnot for the air conditioning is in there. That's why the AC grate's there.
Yeah, so a lot of times they do fur downs at old houses.
Because the cost of the cut money.
Because you get shorter cabinets, and then also they'll hide like air conditioning or piping and different things like that. But mine was actually completely blank. Like there was nothing in the fur down.
It was a money saving scheme. Because your standard cabinets are 30 inches tall. Your uppers here. Then the next size is 36 inches, and then what we put in ours is with the Cadillac.
It was kind of over to the left big.
Was we put 42-inch tall cabinets in our kitchen, so we have more storage.
And I think.
I see.
Here.
Yeah, I see that. I see that fine.
You do?
Yeah, I see right where I was sitting. As long as I don't kick the tripod.
But
So yeah, I went cabinets all the way to the ceiling.
yeah. So and then plus because the fur down was what about 18 inches?
Yeah.
So then when you move the cabinets all the way to the ceiling, then your cabinets aren't dropping as low either. Because like my cabinets, it was like you just had this like little gap between the counter and the cabinets, and it was just, ugh. I didn't like it at all.
But this is how hardcore I am as a carpenter. I always carry a tape measure just in case.
Madrea said, agreed. I'm ready to buy some caramel macchiato. Right? It's so good, y'all, because like the first time I tried it, I was like, this is just like having a Starbucks. Because I used to get that flavor all the time at Starbucks. And I like immediately, I was like, yeah, this is completely Rachel. Like Rachel.
Yeah.
Right? Am I wrong? Like Rachel was
it
like behind
Rachel
me,
or
right?
Joe that did that though?
I think it was more Rachel, right? Lori said, I tried chocolate cheese in Wisconsin. It was so disgusting. Oh, that does sound. Was it like too overly sweet? Shauna said, I've had melted cheese curds and they are crispy with a drizzle of salted caramel sugar-free syrup. Oh, that's different.
And I made sure I saved the little container from the mushrooms last night.
Oh, just.
So I can put when I clean up the. Oh!
Yep. He just unplugged everything. Hold on.
Ah!
It's not.
Ah! It came out of the wall too.
I know.
Slow down, Turbo.
Renee said it's okay, Heath. If you touch the raw meat, just wipe it on your shirt.
No! I don't want to do that.
Lori said, and now you gotta turn that light back
I'm
on.
working on it. I gotta plug it back in too. Gosh, so embarrassing.
We have to do something every time, right? Lori said, I like big bags and I cannot lie. I just wish I had apple pie.
Right?
Two more. There.
You like that better?
Yeah. When
I
I
need to
get my
take this
chow
down.
club and open it to see a big bag of caramel macchiato staring back at me. Look, she's like a regular Fresh Prince. Michelle said, I live in Wisconsin. I've never even heard of chocolate cheese. I'd try it. Wow. I would probably try it. Well, it depends if they put sugar in it, which, you know, they always run things with sugar. Joe Rachel said, dang, those fingers look good. And Renee said, log of lamb. Lori
Really?
said, I've had it with coffee. Did it with water once. I will not do that again. And I'm not a frou-frou coffee person, but I'm seriously loving the caramel macchiato in coffee with butter and caramel collagen. Wow.
But look how long this pepper is. I mean,
That's what she said.
There's a delay on the screen, so I'm trying to figure out if I'm actually on or not.
Yeah, you should be.
That's awesome. And these
Yeah.
are from Sprouts, right?
Yeah, we got them at Sprouts. Usually like the stuff from Sprouts.
Yeah. Only thing that made us mad the other day when we went, usually they have a bin for their mushrooms, and they have little paper sacks sitting there and tongs, and you pick which ones you want. Whereas at the regular grocery store, they have little containers like these with the cellophane on them. That's all they had there too. I was like, well, that's the whole reason why we went to Sprouts is to get y'all's mushrooms.
I know.
Don't do this to us.
I know. I like picking
Rude.
it out. Joe Rachel
How
said,
about pride?
you almost did. We cannot wait for your new kitchen. It's going to be awesome. And Shauna said, thanks for showing me. Yeah, I'm excited about the flooring and
Yes.
and then I think I'm at the place now that he tore out everything that I could actually start with Miriam. Like fine tuning all the decorating. So I'm like ready to pick out and start buying everything.
I'm so mad at myself too, because in our laundry room, I could have had him put in a three-way switch on either end of the room, but I didn't think about it until after he'd already put the new sheetrock in.
I know. Well, so right now the laundry room, there's only one switch to turn the light on and off. So it's like our kitchen, and then the laundry room goes into the garage. So when we come in from the garage, if you want to turn the laundry room light on, you have to go through the laundry room into the kitchen. There's a switch right there.
Or just leave it on all the time.
Yeah, that's what he does. But I would turn it off all the time because, well, I could see my way through that little room.
And like I said, she grew up in the house, so she knows her way around it.
Maitreya said the caramel macchiato was fantastic as ice cream, and she added some espresso powder.
Let's make some tonight. We have the machine with us.
All right, I'm up for doing that. Lisa said chocolate cheese doesn't even sound right.
So there, I just have all those, and I'm gonna scoop out the insides so that we can fill it with this
Backfill it, yeah. Lori said, Lisa, it was gross. Not sweet either, just gross. Oh, wow. Lori said, I tried chocolate wine once. It was terrible. That doesn't sound good.
I've had
either.
chocolate beer, and I'm not a fan.
Oh, Cece Mama's here.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey, welcome back. She goes, oh, he got a haircut.
Oh, Jesus. That's all y'all are going to talk about?
What's
I'm more than my hair.
Are you? Look at that. I just love doing this. You know, like velour?
Yes.
How you run your hand the wrong way on velour? That's what his head feels like.
See, it's purpose-driven.
Lisa said, I wish I was able to get the caramel macchiato. I was so bummed we couldn't spend the money for it. Aww.
I'm sorry.
I wish you'd lived closer, Lisa. I'd share some with you. Shauna said, I like it with heavy whipping cream, sugar-free vanilla almond milk, ice cubes blended with cold coffee, and a shot of malt extract. Wow.
Oh, that sounds like a chore.
A delectable
You're a
coffee
barista
drink.
now.
I know, right? Lori said, Lisa, message me your address. I'll send you a serving. Oh, you're so
awesome.
sweet.
That's awesome.
Lisa said, I don't know how to message you. Just like go into Facebook, find Lori, and then you can, when you click on her name, then it'll bring up her page, and then you can click on the send message.
Oh.
And then Lori told her. Lori also said, Shauna, tell me more about malt extract. Never heard of it. Where do I buy it? Is that the OOO? Yeah, it's the Olive Nation malt flavoring on Amazon. Oh, wow. Renee said, I need a fresh side shave. I love running my fingers over it when I first get done. Weirdo. No, I think that's cool, though.
Well, the very first time I ever did this, my aunt, I don't know why, but I was in high school. For some reason, my aunt and my grandmother took me to the salon they went to have it done. Because the good lady, my grandmother worked at the bank, and the lady, and they were just they were all, even the lady cutting my hair was all in tears about how beautiful my hair was. They were so sad that I cut it off. It's like, well, if you love it, it's right there on the floor, you can have it.
Oh, jeez. That's not nice. Oh, wait, let me check on these fingers.
I hated it. You gotta put the camera on, aren't you?
Well, I'm
Got a lady gloves up there for you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, yeah, those look good. Let me move the camera, show y'all.
I'm making a mess. I'm trying to get it all in this little tub and throwing it on the floor. I hope a lot of it doesn't need it.
What?
Jalapenos won't hurt her, will they?
Yeah, that's what
it's
good
just a
for
couple
her.
little
I don't
seeds.
think. I don't know. I don't think she can eat jalapenos. Hey, close up of me. Okay,
Don't trip on it.
Right?
Don't pull the heat.
Look at those fingers, y'all. They really shrunk up, though.
That's good. That means they'll fit in the pepper better.
Well, they'll be fitting all right.
Get in the corner of the table.
All right. So then, I'm going to move this back. Sorry for the going around and around.
When you're done.
Right there. And then I'm going to move this. So you're done with these, right?
Yeah.
All right. Just going to clean up on here. So we're going to be making the keto chow ice cream.
We can still put it. That's just wild because there's not very much counter space here. So we put it on the same table or the little counter or what do you call it, the little cabinet that the TV's on in the living room. That's what we did it last time.
Okay. I'll do that, and then, okay, let me move this over here. And then I'm just going to move these napkins, move your drink like that, so I can move the fingers.
Oh yeah, you're gonna put some here. Let me see. Or Jeff, pan by the camera and show them.
I did with the when I put.
Oh, those look amazing. I want one right now. Just that. Oh, remember we used to use that that one little sauce. There's a sweet sauce that we used for the ABTs. They look like they'd be good on that.
Oh, probably.
I don't even remember what's in it now. Now it sounds stupid.
What? So I'm going to take half a stick of butter and put it in my little measuring cup, so that'll be for our ice cream. I haven't had this flavorless ice cream. I hope it's going to be really good.
Okay, here's the thing.
I'm going to be sad.
What keto chow flavor have you had yet that you did not like?
Okay, let me put it this way.
They are so awesome.
I hope it's better than when I put it in my coffee, because otherwise I'm going to be sad that then that's one less scoop for my coffee. Okay, let me just start melting that. Put the butter away. So what did everybody else have for their, is that good? Everybody else have for dinner tonight? What's on your scrumptious menu, or what did you already eat? I saw Lisa, looks like she was making a frittata.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow, a lot of people
And thank you, Lisa, too, for using my recipe for that.
Yeah, that's cool. Okay, let's see. Oh, okay, Cece Mama said, made the keto sloppy joes tonight for meal prep. Gotta work all weekend. Oh, I'm sorry.
Right. I didn't know. I've never seen their recipe for that. That's awesome sounding.
Yeah. I hope it's really good. Well, I think she's referred to your recipe, right?
She said keto chow, though.
No, she said keto sloppy joes.
Oh, okay.
Are you talking about our recipe, that sloppy joe in a bowl?
I'm sorry. I thought for sure she said keto chow.
Oh, I might have misread it. Be Sweet, welcome. Thank you for joining the Hungry Horde. Said good evening, everyone. My first live with y'all. I finally made it.
Welcome aboard.
Thank you. I hope you have fun.
I cut this one funny. Little flapper.
Aw. Well, bacon will cure that.
That's true.
Renee said, for all you Bang fans, they have a new flavor out. Is that wild watermelon? I don't know how you spelled that. What?
I guess I gotta go find some tomorrow.
Why?
Because I can be one of the cool kids.
You're cool.
I'll be cool.
Isn't that what you guessed? Or you were thinking kiwi, right, Renee?
Oh, that sounds amazing. I do miss kiwi.
She said fat finger. She meant watermelon. Lori said, thanks, Shauna. I love chocolate malts. Thinking it'd be great keto chow. Ooh, that does sound good.
It does.
Michelle said, heat. Ha ha ha. Totally reminds me of lots of guys during my 27 years doing hair. Oh, you're a hairstylist?
Oh, wow.
Wow. Just shave it all off?
Where's she at?
She's in Wisconsin.
Oh, okay. That's a little far for you to travel to get your hair done.
Lori said, those look good. Shauna said, I don't think Delilah is running fast for jalapenos. Probably not. But, she does, she'll go around, even when we had the house, after he pulled everything up, she was going around the house, sniffing everything like she was trying to eat something. I'm like, what are you eating? Just debris?
Yeah.
Don't be putting that in your mouth. Lori said, I'll put it on my list. Want to get some beef gelatin, too. Yeah, we have that too. Oh, Renee said, no wonder your hair's so pretty, Michelle. Right? I need to do something with my hair too.
It's getting long, Crystal Gale.
I know. Look how long this is getting.
It's the longest I've ever seen her hair.
It really is. When I was little, I wanted to be Princess Leia. And so I always wanted my hair to grow down to my knees just so I could braid it and then roll it up and put it on the side of my head like Princess Leia. But I guess my mom was like, no, we're not going to do that. Let's see. Marie said, I still haven't made the keto chow ice cream in my quart mini dash ice cream maker. Oh, really? It's so quick and easy, though. You definitely should do that. It's really good.
It is.
Renee said, I haven't seen it, but I watch another YouTuber that showed it. Oh, okay. Lori said, I do not like eggnog, keto chow, or mocha. Oh, really?
I like the mocha. I don't know. Every time I hear mocha, I always think of coffee, and I'm not a fan of coffee, so I'm kind of wondering about this new flavor, too.
Shauna said, I don't think caramel macchiato could not be good. Well, that's very true. It's so tasty, y'all. Like, because I was even saying that, that is one thing, like, sometimes when I drive through Starbucks, I'm like, gosh, those drinks sound so good. And I'm like, well, just give me my black nitro. But now I can just come and make my own, and it's so freaking tasty. I can't wait till they release the flavor. I should do like Chris does when he does that. These are not the droids you're looking for, right? Every time somebody was asking, that was hilarious to me.
He's a jerk. He's hilarious.
Lisa said, I haven't had all the flavors yet. Lori said, I had Teton Polish sausages and mustard. Ooh,
I love that
good.
brand.
Yeah. B Sweet said, I'm excited to finally catch a live.
Oh, that's nice. Thanks for tuning in.
Excited you're here. Said, I also need some keto chow, caramel macchiato, and apple pie in my life. Right? I think people are going to go crazy for the caramel macchiato because so far everybody's like wild about it. Like they're really in love. So I'm glad I got this because I would definitely be FOMO right now and seeing everybody post about it and be like, oh, I should have got it. Let's see. Lori said I had hamburgers with cheese and baby gherkins. Ooh, that sounds
nice.
good.
I love pickles.
Lisa said I made Heat's frittata with sausage.
How did it turn out?
Yeah, what did you think, Lori? Was it a good recipe?
Did you burn the cheese like
Lisa,
I said?
I'm sorry. Lisa, what did you think? Was it good? Was it a good recipe? Because I need like feedback on our recipes when I like write it up to see, does that make sense how I'm writing it? Because sometimes like things make sense in my head, but then when you put it on paper, it's like, can you really follow that? Because I got my old job when I worked in health benefits and 401ks and all that for so long, it like became such second nature that then when you're doing stuff, you're like, oh yeah, and then when you're teaching a new person, you're like, yeah, just do this. And they're like, well, how did you even get over there? And it's like, oh, I forgot. Those other steps are just so second nature. You kind of forget that part and then you have to like back it up. That's how I am with cooking is I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I already know to do all this. And then I'm like, oh, but not everybody else knows that. Shauna said nothing yet.
Excuse me. I think I got these done.
Okay.
So now you're going to pass both of those. Sorry. You said both of those are the same?
Yeah. So now we got all the jalapenos
Hollered out.
And we're going to start filling with some goat cheese.
Oh, look at that.
Brand new garlic nerd.
What I like about them too, we save the containers you're using for other stuff. Like when we made our mushrooms the other night, I did another batch of our stuffed mushrooms. I took all the stems and put them in here to save.
Yes.
Because I'll even cut those up and have it as a side dish.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Cece Mama said yes, our recipe.
Nice.
And she laughed at you.
It makes me feel good when y'all are cooking, thinking our stuff is good enough to follow.
I know. It's so cool.
Because like I say, I'm not classically trained. I stuff my... In fact, the very first thing I learned to cook was scrambled eggs in a microwave. My stepmom taught me how to do that.
But, yeah. So, like, when somebody makes a recipe, I'm like, oh my gosh, they made our recipe? And then I'm always like, oh, I hope it turned out really good.
Right?
It's always like a concern. I'm always like, really wanting to make sure.
That's
good enough, good. Right? Yeah, show the camera. So I always hope, I hope it turned out as good for y'all as we think it is good, because we enjoy it all the time. Maitreya said, you'll be surprised to hear it, but I had fried eggs. What? You had fried eggs? On the Blackstone?
Well, in your egg fast, can you have duck eggs? Because those are my favorite, especially with the fried.
Darcy said, made myself some eggs in support of Joe. Aw, that's so sweet.
I had some for breakfast. I had 4 of them, actually.
Yeah, you did.
Because the buffet here at the hotel puts hard-boiled eggs, and they're like little cups with lids on them. They put them in twin packs every single morning.
Yeah, so that's a really good grab-and-go option. And so he'll do that because I've never been a breakfast person.
Right.
So most of the time, I just have my cup of coffee, and that's enough until lunch. Every once in a while, I'll be hungry, and then I'll have something. But most of the time, now I just have my cup of coffee, and that's enough. But he gets hungry, so that to him works out perfect. He just grabs a couple of those, has 4 boiled eggs, and then he's set.
Well, also this morning they had pancakes and sausage, and with a little, I don't even know what the syrup was in it, but I took the container, brought it home, threw the threw the pancakes. They have little mini pancakes. I threw the pancakes away and just ate the sausage.
Yeah.
With my eggs.
Let's see. Oh, Karen's here. Hey, welcome back, Karen. Said good evening,
Thanks for tuning in.
I had sausages and scrambled eggs. Ooh. And what is that? BFD for dinner.
Yeah.
Nice.
Breakfast for dinner. BFD. Breakfast for dinner.
Yeah. B Sweet said, I'm going to attempt to make a keto chow salted caramel cheesecake for Sunday.
Awesome.
It's my first time. Any pointers? Oh, well.
You should bring some to me. That's your pointer.
Right.
Sharing is caring.
With cheesecake, it's mostly just time, letting it, really mellow and complete. I just love it. I love that. And then what I always say, like when I do my cheesecake in the oven, now Renee is the expert cheesecake maker, but when I do it in the oven, I just try to leave it undisturbed because I don't want it to crack on top.
Well, you know what? She tells us that, but it's not been verified. I haven't tasted it yet.
That's true.
But your
I'll go check in a minute. Michelle said, I retired from hair a few years ago.
Oh,
Burnout.
Wow.
Aw. I work part-time in a school. Did it hurt?
The burnout?
Meaning she got burned out.
No.
Oh, my goodness. Aw, but do you enjoy it now since you've been away from it for a while? Like, do you look forward to doing it, with friends and family? Do you do their hair? And
they're probably a worse critic. Being friends and family because they think they can get away with a bit more.
Oh, yeah?
She might dread, I would dread doing my friends and family stuff like that.
What, did you do just hair cutting or did you do coloring as well? Because I've been tossing around the idea
oh boy, here we go.
Of doing mermaid hair or coloring it, and Heath is like, you're old, you're 40, don't do that.
I did not tell you that. You can do whatever you want. It's your hair. How am I going to tell you?
No, you were like, well...
What are you, 12?
Yeah. That's what he basically said. And
I was
like...
She works from home, so she's not going to upset her boss or anything. So
right.
Why not?
I know. But...
Why not?
My colorist told me that when you do those special hair colors, like the purples and the greens and the blues, that they don't stay very long. So it's like an expensive cost that doesn't last that long. So, I don't know. Sometimes I think it's just so pretty to look at, but then I think, well, maybe I would look ridiculous with mermaid hair.
Well, wouldn't you rather spend that money on steak?
Well, that's why it's been a year since I got my hair cut, so obviously. Let's see. Oh, Renee said, I like being different with my hair. Naturally dirty blonde. Right. That's me too. I'm a natural. Well, that's right, because we're family, Renee. I'm naturally a dirty blonde. I just think when I let my hair grow natural, it washes me out. So I do color my hair. So I just tried it. I kept it red for 10 years now or more. So I really like the red. I've done really dark brown before. And I like that, but I don't know, it's a little too dark because I'm so fair, and then it was almost black looking, and then just the blonde just seems to wash me out when just my natural color. Lori said, my hair is getting thicker since I switched and started using Perfect Keto Collagen.
Oh,
I know, right? Because I noticed as soon as the first year we were just basic keto, And then last year, I went carnivore because we enjoyed it so much in that November. And so when I went carnivore, though, like I really noticed my nails would grow fast, my hair started growing, and it seems thicker than it used to be. So it does, and it is obviously growing. I mean, it's, goodness, last year when I got it cut, it was like right at my shoulders, and now it's past my waist in the back. So
this is one of my favorite parts about messing with this goat cheese like this. I get to do this at the end.
Cheater. I didn't get any.
You want some?
No, that's fine. Let's see here. Oops, jumped on me. Oh, here it is. Maitreya, I have let my hair grow out a bit. It's miserable. Time to re-shorn. Right? I get that. I'm getting a little tired of it because it gets caught in everything. When I've always wanted it, I like it really long, but sometimes, like, I shut the car door and half of it gets stuck in the door, or it gets in my armpits, which is not fun, or it just seems to get in everything, and that gets annoying.
The only thing I'm kind of wondering about, though, is this one package of bacon going to be enough for these?
Oh, that's right, because I think it's only 8 slices, right?
Yeah. How many more do we have? I thought I pulled 2 of these out.
Yeah, there might be another one in there. I'll grab it. You want?
Well, do your comments so we stay on track.
Lori said, I don't care for the apple pie or the s'mores. Aww.
Oh, because what I really love about the apple pie, we like using Joe and Rachel's custard.
Oh my gosh.
Recipe and using
custard recipe is
and
so
using
good.
that.
Yes, and doing the apple pie, it really feels like, it reminds me of an actual apple pie, or when I used to get apple dumplings.
I'm a hero, not a zero.
Susan said,
see, I can rap too.
She had the Snickers keto chow.
I want to try that, but I can't.
Because of the peanut butter?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be good. Lori said, I don't like the s'mores very much, but I have 1 tablespoon of peanut flour, or I mix the s'mores with chocolate peanut butter, and it's much better. Oh, that's different. Marie said, I love Lisa frittata. It was the bomb diggity. Oh, Marie, are you with Lisa? Lisa said it turned out perfect, and James loved it, so we'll definitely make it again. Woo!
You slide me in that trash can?
Yeah. Yay, I'm so glad it turned out so well.
Look at this, folks. This is really annoying. This is the trash cans they give us.
Well, don't put it over the food.
Look how small it is. We have 3 of them.
Yeah, we have to beg for a 3rd one.
Well, there's another one. We keep forgetting there's one under the sink.
Yes.
And they have 1 more in the bathroom.
But it's so tiny. Let's see.
Dorm size or something.
Marie said she's in love with almost all the keto chow flavors.
Yes, I am too. I really, really, really like the savory ones too.
Yeah.
We don't drink them as shakes, but we use them when we're cooking.
Yes. Lori said, also, I don't do anything mint or raspberry, so there are a few that I don't like or won't try.
I love mint.
I'm not crazy about the mint. That's the one I'm like, Lisa says she loves the mint keto chow. Wow. That's good. I'm not crazy about it. But I have so many others, and since he can't have like the peanut butter one, then I let him have the mint, and I take the peanut butter.
Good trade.
Lori said, I've taken culinary courses, and honestly, I learned more from my mother and grandmother and from my neighbor. The culinary courses just taught me the proper terminology.
Right? But you can just do that online.
Right?
That's cool. Well, we took a couple of classes at Sur La Table.
Yeah, we did. There's a store called Sur La Table, and it's like a kind of a bougie kitchen store where they have like all kinds of like small appliances, dishware, decor. Well, they also offer classes like all the time. And so we took a few of the classes, and like we learned how to make pasta. We're like, this is simple. We learned how to make.
We learned to make pasta. We bought a machine to make it, and now what do? We don't eat pasta anymore.
And then
we sell that machine.
I know. And then we also made.
This has 9.
Oh,
so yeah, I'm gonna
that's
have
good.
to open this one then.
And what was the other thing we made? Remember, we bought the big pan for it.
It's that rice dish.
Sofrito.
Yeah. God, if you wouldn't have asked me, I'd have known.
I know. Oh my gosh.
Oh, it's so good. Paella.
Paella. We learned how to make paella, and oh my gosh, that was really good.
It was good that day, and we've only made it one other day.
I like their classes because it's usually about 10 people, and so it's like a classroom environment, and then they usually group you up. Like when we did the paella, we were in groups of 4, so then you kind of get to chit-chat with other people, and then when we did the pasta, we were in groups of 2, and then didn't we do one more? I can't remember.
I don't think so. I think we were going to, but then we stopped.
Oh, yeah, because they are a little pricey.
Yeah.
But it was like a fun date night thing.
Yeah.
But now it would be kind of hard because, like, when they actually have courses they call date night, but it's a 3-course thing. Well, now, like, what would we do for the dessert, you know? Like,
or half the entree, too, because of all the sides and whatnot.
Yeah, because they would make the sides.
I don't want to make something I'm not going to eat. What's the point?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe that's what we should do. We should have keto cooking classes.
All right.
Darcy said, love your facial expressions, Shelly.
Yes.
Sometimes,
I love watching her, when I do the playback, when I'm doing the editing on our videos, that's what I watch for, is all the facial expressions she does.
I don't even realize it, but I've been told that I can't hide anything.
We need to give another shout out to Renee. Thank you for giving us the heads up on this HEB no sugar bacon. We didn't even know it existed.
Showed it. If you have an HEB near you, they have an HEB no sugar bacon, and it was actually on sale this past time. Was it 2 for $7?
Something like that, yeah.
So it's cheaper than the Pedersons.
Like I said, there's a delay, so I don't know if I'm on there good.
Yeah, that's good.
You
as
sure?
good as
I don't
it's
see it
gonna
on
be.
camera. That's what I was asking. So I'm just over here like a dummy, just holding up my bacon.
Well, that's why you can put it down now. Renee said, I don't like mint anything, but I tried the keto chow and just couldn't love it. I didn't waste it, though. Right? Waste not, what not. Marie
I'll be your Huckleberry. You can send it to me.
See, there you are now. Now you can see it.
All right. So, yeah, that's putting the log on it.
Put the finger. It's a finger.
That, too.
And then we just start rolling it up.
And what I really like about this little bitty, this thin cut bacon, it's easy to stretch to cover these peppers with.
Yeah.
The next best one to this is the one we get at Costco, because theirs is super thin too.
Yeah, we find thin cut works best for these type of things because you really can wrap it really well.
But see, I need to re-wrap this one because it's oh, perfect. I'll just move it. That's cool.
Michelle said, I did the lemon meringue with coconut extract, butter, powdered cream cheese, water, and glucomannan. It was a delicious pudding. What's glucomannan? That sounds really good.
And what we're going to have to do here in a second, because my hands are already jacked up, we're going to tag team it. You're going to dust it, and I'll flip them.
Okay. We're going to tag team these. Marjorie said, I love the s'mores. Reminds me of Arcoius cookies. I've never heard of those.
I don't either.
Lisa said, I want to know how Joe made his keto chow pancakes. Oh.
I think he was saying that he's going to do a video on those. He just hadn't to perfect it. Last I heard him say.
Now, I have done, like when we did the pizza crust with using the keto chow.
Oh, that's the way I want to do it from now on.
I consider that kind of like a pancake. And we did it with the pork rinds, and it turned out really good.
I am so proud of her, y'all. She's converted so many recipes that call for almond flour, and she just does a 1-to-1 swap using pork rinds instead.
Yeah,
so,
it's so
pork rind
easy.
panko.
Yeah, it really is.
She's so bright. No one even told her to do that. She just started doing it on her own. Oh, this is tearing.
Renee said, not an expert, and I've only done the non-keto ones to take for functions. You're an expert. I know you could do it. She said, Christopher is the cheesecake expert.
Aw.
Well, that's right. Christopher does make some really good cheesecakes.
Well, again, I gotta taste it to prove it. The homeboy needs to bring some to Keto Palooza and prove it.
That's right.
He lives in Kentucky, so it won't be that hard for him.
Yeah, Christopher, if you ever watch this, I think I vote for him to bring us a cheesecake.
Yeah. There, the tribe has spoken. Let it be so.
Renee said, dude, I'm old and I do all sorts of crazy with my hair. Do it, Shelly. You'll be radiant. I don't know about that. that,
You
but
will
thank
be.
you.
I told you, you're allowed to do it. Now I'm fixing to tell you you have to do it.
Like I'm going to listen.
What?
Huh? What? Renee said they don't stay long, but wash in cold and use certain blue or purple shampoos. Oh, I didn't know they're...
I didn't know they did that.
Oh, okay. Keep it from getting all brassy. All right.
Look at that, though. That pepper's so long. Look at that.
Well, use that one with like this shorter one and use one of the longer ones. Yeah, there you go. Michelle said, I did it all but nails. Shelly, go for it if you want it. At least try it once. I'm 51 with purple tones. They really don't stay long. I have to redo my burgundy purple every few weeks. Oh, okay.
See, your hairstylist is going to love you for that because then you're going to have to go back.
Right, I know. She probably thinks I've like got COVID or something because I haven't seen her for so long.
Right? Because you used to go over there like, what, once a month? Once every 3 months at least?
No, every 3 months. But not in a year now. Renee said, what did everyone do for the May in Motion today? Yeah, what did you do for the balls? We should have made balls.
I didn't know that's what it was going to be. And
That's true.
what had happened was, remember the other day we were talking to Renee and we told her we were decided we were going to make this the night before last. And then we just weren't feeling like messing with it. We didn't want to cook, really, and we didn't want to have it go into the 2KK live. We wanted to have our dinner done when we started eating.
Yeah, well, because originally we were going to make pizza sticks.
Yeah.
But we'll make that probably next Friday because the other part of the main challenge is to come up with like party food. So this is definitely good party food.
Well, the pizza sticks are too.
Yeah, and
I
the
just
pizza
wasn't feeling it
sticks.
tonight.
Yeah, that's I know, right? He's not feeling pizza.
I want a real pizza. I want a regular pizza, not a.
Yeah, tomorrow we found a place because we're gonna go visit some friends if they ever watch this. And,
no. Go ahead.
And there's a pizza joint near them that does pizza in a bowl, and they actually have a whole keto menu where you get keto sandwiches, keto pastas. They use zoodles, and then they have keto desserts, and then they also have the pizza in a bowl, and they do a cauliflower crust, but no. So we're gonna try the pizzas in a bowl. And our friend, when we told her about it, she was like, "Oh yeah, we've been there. It's pretty good, and it has like plenty of room to sit and everything. So that's good."
Because I'm really excited for them. I've known her for years, and she lived in the same area I was living at whenever we got together. And they're moving to Arizona. They're doing, I guess, what you call off the grid. They're buying a piece of property. They have a little mini house being built, and they've hired me. That's why we're going to go meet up with them tomorrow to help finalize the designs. I'm becoming an interior designer. They've hired me to help them design the whole inside of this house. If they had the money and she could take off work, we would go to Arizona and I would do the work for them. It's not in the cards right now.
Yeah.
So I'm just doing everything on paper, and that's why we're meeting up with them tomorrow, because they've already bought some cabinets and some tools and some other stuff they're putting in the house, and
So he's like a virtual carpenter for them.
Yeah. And then one part of the bid is I gotta give them a material list and tell them what to buy.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. Shauna wanted to know, what is the Snickers blend? And Susan said it's the peanut butter and salted caramel. Oh, okay. Renee said, I don't know the recipe, but seems like Snickers would have salted caramel and chocolate. Michelle said, I tried it half peanut butter and half salted caramel. Okay. Marie said, I don't have a lot of flavorings, but I'll be trying the mixing of different keto chows with each other.
I like the Fruit Loops. That one was really good.
Yeah, you really did like that.
What was in it though? I don't remember.
Oh, now. Jerry and Patty are here. Welcome back. Thanks for joining us.
What's up, Jerry?
Jerry said, finally made it here. Went out for a nice afternoon walk and just got back. That's awesome. Nice. Y'all are making like a routine of that afternoon walk. That's cool. She said, Patty and I took some progress photos today and uploaded 3 months on keto chow, eating lots of meat. Yum. Oh, I can't wait to see those. Did you already post it in the family group? we'll have to take a look at that. I love seeing people's progress. I think it's kind of cool. In the 2KK where they encourage everybody, I would love to see like more progress photos. Like, it's just so inspiring, and I just love looking, because I'm like, look at how much they've changed. And a lot of times you think, oh, I haven't changed, because honestly, I'm like somebody, I see myself, I can't tell the difference. And I think,
I'm telling you, you've shrunk.
I know you say that, but I guess my brain is like, no, my brain's probably like, this is you, and it like doesn't adjust to what I look like, I guess, in reality, so it still sees me as I've always seen me.
I really wish, you know what you ought to do? Play that video thing that your coach sent you. That was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
You should.
She's so proud.
She's so happy.
So on my coaching, every Thursday we have our check-in. And so on this past week, so I have to weigh, and then I take my measurements. And then she has like a whole thing where you tell about, what you struggled with, what went well, how many days you met your macros, what's something you want to focus on. So it really helps you kind of like look at what you're doing and it's week by week, which I think is really good everybody should kind of do that, take a moment every week and kind of evaluate where you've gone in the last week.
And she's always bragging on her too about how she's staying on plan, staying the course and everything, even with all the stuff going on with the house and being at the hotel and all that.
Right.
She's using her as an example as to how to do it right to all the other clients.
Well, and I think it's really good when you do that, because you kind of, before on keto, like maybe once a month I would weigh, or maybe I would take measurements once a month and just kind of look at things once a month. And, life gets so busy. And I feel like doing the coaching has really helped me stop once a week, kind of focus on, okay, where's my weight? But, don't go by weight, because if I went by weight, I would be like, what? My weight has not really changed a whole lot in all this time, but guess what? My inches have been incredible. So
how much did you lose lately? What was your last thing? The last time you checked, what's your story?
Yeah, I'm about to get to that.
Okay, my bad.
So I think it really helps, you see, okay, yeah, here's the scale, but the scale really doesn't tell you anything. It honestly doesn't. So when people are always posting, I haven't lost any weight, the scale hasn't changed, that doesn't matter, because when it ultimately comes down to it, do you want to weigh something, or do you want to be a certain size? Because guess what? Somebody that weighs 150 and somebody else that weighs 150, they can look totally different from each other, because one person might be a size 4 and the other one's a size 12.
Well, like Joe and Rachel say all the time too, what does it matter what the scale says? It should matter how your clothes fit.
Right. That's the whole thing. Is you want to get down to a certain size. And that's what my coach was saying on weeks where I was like, but I gained weight. And she's like, but that doesn't matter. Look, you lost inches. That's what matters, because in the end, nobody says, oh, well, I wish I weighed less. No, they want to be smaller. And that's what you're going for.
You're shrinking.
Right. And it really helps when you do that every week, kind of seeing where you're going. And then also taking that time to think, okay, over the past week, what did work well? What was difficult this past week? What did I struggle with? Well, what should I focus on going forward? And, did I actually meet my macros? Because if you had an off week where you gained on both, then we'll look back. Oh, yeah, you didn't meet your macros 3 of those days. Well, what do you think's going to happen? So this past week, I dropped 4 pounds, which I was like, oh my gosh, because I'd had a while where my weight was just up and down, within a couple of pounds, up and down, and then all of a sudden, boom. But then I also lost another 2 inches. Oh, I thought you wanted me to do that.
I know, but you're talking.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And this
So
way.
anyways, that was a long ramble to say, yes, I lost some more weight, and I also went down a couple more inches, which is the best thing. And I'm on a reverse, y'all. This is what's so funny is, so on my cut, I was kind of expecting to lose, right? But I'm on my 4th week of a reverse. So every week I keep adding more and more protein, fat, and not really carbs. But I keep adding on those. And I keep losing inches even though I'm eating more and more each week. What do you need help with?
Well, one, I don't know. Keep doing the comments.
Okay.
So we don't get behind. I'm just going to try and find that one baggie to put the bacon in.
Oh, okay.
It's just, I hate this little kitchen.
Shauna said, yes, I see it. No sugar bacon. Oh, Jerry said, love the hairdo, Heath.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. That looks just like Jerry's, remember? All right, here.
Right.
You can help me open this up.
Uh-huh.
And then what that says? Does it say bacon on there?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, that's
It
fine.
doesn't look
Though.
like bacon. It looks like her food.
Oh. Well, then here, I'm just going to throw that away then.
Okay.
Because I don't want to get it mixed up.
Oof.
Well, then here. I don't want to... Well, I guess I will. I know we have one in there. I'm just scared of touching this and plugging it again.
Let's see here. Oh, Michelle said May in Motion didn't involve balls for me. Just 20 minutes aerobics and some arm and upper body weights. That's awesome, Michelle. Way to go. Susan said, I did slam balls for May in Motion today. Awesome. Way to go, Susan.
None of these are marked. I don't know which one's which.
Oh. Shauna said, I did as much as I could, made extra trips up and down my stairs with the back support. Awesome, Shauna. That's good. Jerry said, my balls was protecting the balls in my feet.
Right?
Oh, your friend Robert's here. He said, hey, Heath and Shelly, good evening. How are y'all? We're doing
Hey,
great.
yo. What's going
How
on,
are
brother?
you doing?
Hey, he literally is one of my oldest friends, too. That's awesome. Thanks
Yeah,
for tuning in,
thanks
man.
for showing up. Lisa said, oh, pizza sticks sound awesome.
Robert, you're going to love my new Texas Bob Spice. So I know how much you love spicy food.
I think you kind of have to turn it sideways.
Okay.
There you go. Well, that was... Shelly will correct this later.
That's fine. It's going in the fridge. That's all that matters.
Okay, so...
So how we're going to do these 410 minutes also?
Probably.
All right. You want to split the camera, or are they just going to trust me?
Y'all want to trust him? Just go close and show it. But don't tilt it, because there's some bacon grease in there. Up, 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 up. There you go.
Those look amazing. That's going to be huge.
Marie said, I'm a natural blonde, and I made the mistake of getting my hair colored purple when it was down to my waist, and I felt like the purple people eater. Aw, Marie, I doubt that. I bet you looked gorgeous. Gail said, hi, Heath and Shelly.
Hey.
Hey, welcome back, Gail.
How you doing?
She said, I love your haircut, Heath.
I do too. Thank you.
Lori said, I didn't do today's challenge. I did a repeat of yesterday's Park It.
I'll park
I
it.
parked my rear in the recliner this afternoon and took a nap.
Right? What's next?
Robert
What's
said,
next?
I'm sure they'll love it, what you're doing for Amanda.
Yeah.
Robert, are you going to move to Arizona now, too? Oh, Renee said, is Steph playing hooky tonight? Yeah, where is Steph? Stephanie is out. Oh, that's right. Thank you, Lori.
Their date night or whatever?
No. She has family coming in today from, like, California. So
Oh,
they're all
okay.
at BWW.
Oh, okay.
That's right. I guess we'll let her get away with it. Jerry said, yes, mine is up on the family group. Okay, good. I'll check that out later.
What is it again?
His progress photos.
Oh, okay.
What are you eating now?
I'm hungry, so I'm going to have some of these Keto Crunch. You ever had these? They're from F-Bomb. They're Keto Crunch. They're similar to those Wisp crackers,
Yeah.
but these are thicker. These are the garlic and herb flavor.
Well,
They're
show them
amazing.
the picture first before you cut it. Show them the... So, yeah, we get those. Sometimes Sprouts will have them too, But we'll also get like the emails where they're having a special.
Yeah, I got an email today about it. They're having a special. Actually, today's the last day for the special. And they also have meat sticks. They're really good.
Renee said, I wonder if Stephanie walked to BWW's to meet them. Probably.
And it's cool, too, when you order the meat sticks, they come in these little baggies.
Up higher.
And there's like maybe 10 or 12 in the baggie.
But
and they have all different flavors, and they're really good, too.
Yeah, the jalapeno.
These are the jalapeno ones, and then what's this other one here? Oh, I can't see this. Oh, these are all the jalapenos.
That's all the jalapenos.
Well, because I had one of the other flavor earlier.
Right? Yeah, she's racking up those miles walking. I know, right? That's awesome. Nan said, Shelly, I was watching some of your first videos, and my gosh, have you lost so much? You're looking so good. He too. Aw. Thank you so much, Nan. I really appreciate that.
The only thing I hate about these is sometimes it's hard to peel this open, so I always end up just cutting them.
Jennifer said, you look great, Shelly. Keep it up. Oh, thank you. That's so sweet of y'all. Renee said her scale tells her, get off, you're hurting me.
Wow.
I doubt that, Renee.
Little Renee? No.
I know. Little Renee? No, they're probably just jealous of your calves.
Oh, they're so good. The garlic and herb.
Yeah.
These are really good in soups, too.
Yeah.
It's like a crouton.
Yeah, we've done that. Or we'll just have those as like our chip.
Yeah.
Or haven't you used them for something else? I can't remember.
Those are the only times when I use it like this, like a chip. They're really difficult to use as a dip, though, because they're so small.
But they're good, and we'll show what they look like.
Oh, when we were still eating salads, I used them like crouton on the salad.
Or they're good in chili, and then when you mix them up, it'll start melting because it's just cheese. You gotta get closer. There you go. So they're kind of like fat and small, kind of like me.
They're so good, though.
Lori said, I want to be as healthy as I could be. If that's a healthy 220, I'm fine with that. Right? That's my thing, too, is I'm just like, well, I mean, obviously it's going to take a while to get the weight off because it took a while for me to accumulate all of this.
That's what I would say.
And then it's like, well, as long as I'm healthy, that's what matters. As long as I'm not going to be getting sick, as long as I can walk, y'all, it's just so many of you have been there. I remember for so many years, like when I used to work at the office, like walking into work was a chore. Like I dreaded it. Like sometimes I dreaded getting off work because just having to walk to my car. And it wasn't that far. And then I remember I would circle the parking lot like, oh, I don't want to park way back here. They're just so far. And I would whine, of course, the whole way. And now it's like, I would be like, oh, no big deal. So I park back here. Okay, won't take that long and it doesn't hurt. But it used to just like, it was exhausting and it hurt. And isn't it just like so nice now just to walk and not to ache all the time?
That was what was so surprising too with that last trip when we went to Manhattan.
Yeah.
We walked all of Central Park.
I know.
With no problems.
Right? It was
well, the last time we went to New Orleans, we did the same thing. We walked all over New Orleans too.
I know.
No
and
problem.
Niagara
used to,
Falls.
we would have cried. Yeah, we would have cried about all that.
Niagara Falls, we walked 10 miles that day. Just doing all the stuff.
Behind the Falls tour.
Yeah, we did like every tour they have, like we were the tourists.
Yeah.
But, and we did, I mean, yeah, we were tired that night, but we weren't like,
aching.
Yeah, we weren't hurting, we weren't crying, I didn't have like, used to, I would get all the, like sores on my foot if I walked too long.
Right.
And now that didn't even happen. It was just so amazing.
All right, for real. Are we going to do the ice cream? Do you really want it?
Yeah.
Should we start on it now then?
Sure. Let me get caught up real quick.
Okay.
B Sweet said, Shelly, I've been seeing on replay since November and you lost so much. Oh, thank you.
Wow.
You and Heath are doing so great.
Thank you.
You guys motivate me. Wow. Thank you.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Well, definitely share yours as well because I love to see everybody's updates because I'm telling you, it's just so great. And then share your non-scale victories. You know, what else have you, all the medications you no longer have to take. To me, that's amazing. Right. Renee said, I watched the other numbers for my boyfriend and none in the, oh, I think I skipped some. No, and none in the muscle mass. Okay.
Huh.
Lori said Shelly can multitask. I've seen her do it. Okay, like at my job right now, I have no less than 15 apps up at a time that I have to coordinate and use. All of these different ones, oftentimes on the same phone call.
Well, like when our contractor was there today, because he waited till today to rip out all the flooring in her office.
Yeah.
Because make it easier. Because she'd have to disconnect her computer and all that stuff. He was asking her, what did he say when he asked you about the
He
calls?
said, he goes, oh, well, how many calls do you take a day? And I said, well, I average about 80. And he's like, oh my gosh, I would just quit after 7. I'm like, there are days. Renee said, sensational shrinking Shelly.
Right?
Aw, y'all are so nice. Gail said, someone recently said that what you really want to lose, burn, is body fat, not weight. That really makes a lot of sense. That's right. And Gail said, you're both shrinking. Thank you.
That's why I like the way Dr. Berry puts it. That keto is not a weight loss diet, it's a fat loss diet.
Yes.
It makes so much more sense.
It does.
That's why it says it's the proper human diet.
Renee said, muscle weighs more than fat, so it can be hard to see mentally what you're so afraid of gaining, what you work hard to lose, but stay the course. That's right. Or I also heard that muscle is a lot smaller, like it's a condensed weight, whereas fat just kind of out. Which if you look at it, when you look at a steak, like the fat that's there just kind of bellows out, but the meat is so condensed in just a little part, like on a ribeye. Well, that's what you're doing, is you're just taking all that fat that's built in, like on a ribeye, you're just shrinking that up, and then all of the good muscle meat just comes more and more together, so it's smaller.
That smells so good.
It does smell really good in here, y'all. Shauna said, oh, go check the butter and see if it's melted yet. Shauna said, on my recent phone call, my specialist asked if I'd weighed. I said no, but I've gone down 2 to 3 sizes. That's awesome, Shauna. Way to go.
No, it's not. I'm going to do another 30 seconds. It's still a glob of it.
Okay. Robert said, negative heat, pain is not a flavor.
Let you know you're alive.
Oh, it does? Oh,
What's
little
up?
Bryce here. Welcome.
Hey, what's happening, brother?
Great evening, y'all. How's that?
Whoa.
Yeah.
It blew up again.
It
It's
did?
on the ceiling.
Yeah, because you're not...
Oh, I did 30 seconds? It shot to the ceiling of the
Uh-oh, our butter exploded.
and they still have not cleaned this microwave.
Caboodle Bryce here. Welcome. He said, good evening, all. How's the Hungry Horror holding up? We're doing
Probably
well.
doing good till my butter blew up.
Sarah's here. Hey, Sarah. She goes, hey, guys. Sorry I'm running late.
No, you're right on time. We haven't started eating yet.
Y'all are perfect. Lori said, I love F-bomb stuff.
Yes.
Yes, it's so good. Renee said, okay, Smarty. Lori said, I think Tim Tebow is going to be doing a live stream with their product soon, so I'm hoping there will be a sale. Oh.
I think these are done.
Okay, let's take a look. Hold on. Oh, Brian said making a 2KK meat lasagna tonight.
Oh, I love those things.
Those are so good. It'll be ready in 45
But let me ask you
minutes.
this: are you doing a tomato sauce or are you doing a Alfredo sauce on it?
I think it's tomato sauce. I think we'll have to flip them.
You want to?
Yeah.
Look, that one's gonna leak.
Well, yeah, they're gonna leak, but look, that bacon. I think the bacon is still a little soggy to me.
All right.
Here, I'm gonna get you all closer on it.
Let them see, the top, and then before I flip them.
All right, and then flip a couple and let's see.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, they need to cook a little longer. I'm just afraid that maybe I should have flipped them first the other way.
Yeah.
Because I'm afraid that it's gonna go everywhere. We're just gonna have to scoop it all off.
That's all right. We'll scoop. Cheese is good, even melted. Okay, so now let's look at this butter that my husband exploded.
I'm always doing tricks.
Oh yeah, you made a mess.
But I only did for
So
30
it must have been really melted.
Well, there's still globs of it at the bottom, though. And like I said, I only did 30 seconds. It shouldn't have blown up like that.
Well, it already gone for 30 seconds.
I know, a whole 30 seconds.
Well, yeah, it doesn't take long to melt butter.
Obviously.
Okay, let me correct this and add in
some actual more butter now.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna do another 10 minutes. Or a little 8.
Well, maybe we'll do 5.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm just gonna put one more butter in here, y'all.
Well, see, it goes from 0 to 10, so all I can do is eyeball it.
Yeah. All right. And then I'm just gonna try to clean this microwave up.
I'm sorry.
You want to hook up the ice cream maker?
Yeah. Oh,
it's all right.
No, I need to get the extension cord too, so to reach over here.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay. I don't want it to explode again. So anybody got any fun plans for the weekend?
I'm working.
You will? Oh yeah.
Tomorrow. Whoa! You just made it explode.
I did.
I heard it.
Oh, it just like jumped out of it.
I'm telling you.
Jeez. I guess it's just too hot in here. Woo.
All right, she's plugged in.
All right. Well, let's see.
We had a lot to clean up.
Oh yeah.
And we just hadn't cleaned the room yet today. Well, I told you we should have left a note on the table or left the door open now. Don't be breaking stuff.
Well, here. We're not going to use the microwave, so I'm just going to watch this thing.
That's fine. Well, we're done with the five spice, right?
Yes.
I'm going to put it away.
Alright, let's see how this
Yeah.
butter. Okay. Alright, so this is just for our ice cream. I don't know. You want to get me? There's another butter already opened in there.
Alright, hold on. Put this back up.
Sorry, y'all.
That's fine. We're family. They can wait.
What?
This one?
No, baby. Yeah.
This one? Okay.
Let's do
I don't know
that.
what you got set up.
Alright, and...
And no, I don't remember. You just put it in a shaker, in one of those shaker bottles?
No.
Or oh, you just do it in that, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, my bad.
When I make my ice cream, I do everything in this little measuring cup because I hate doing a lot of dishes.
Right? I feel you.
So I'm just gonna try to shade this butter thinner.
Oh, so it'll melt easier, probably, huh?
Yeah, I guess I could do that, huh?
I didn't think.
Usually it doesn't explode like this.
Well, you know what it is? We got that little cover, that plastic cover guy at our at home for our microwave.
Okay.
So it catches all that. We don't have one here though.
Oh no.
So we're not used to working with primitive equipment.
So I'm just gonna keep stirring this shaved butter, trying to get it to melt in. And then also, I'll turn the water on because this water here at this place,
Stupid hot.
it gets really, really freaking hot,
It'll
y'all.
hurt you.
It does. It gets so hot sometimes I can't even wash the dishes because the water's so hot.
Right?
Okay, so once that gets to hot, because I'll start seeing the steam come off, and then I can start adding it to this butter because you can tell the butter's starting to get. Why are you sitting over there?
Because the lava just jumped up right over in her spot.
Your these.
Oh, they went off?
Well, yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can point the camera at it. Come on, go lay down, baby. Get back on your couch. Hold on, slow down, Turbo.
They didn't. You only had it on for a minute.
Well, set the time, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna set the timer for
3
minutes.
You know what? I think she needs to go outside.
Oh, maybe. It is that time. So Delilah's gotten into the habit of about dusk. She likes to go out, and she takes me for like a run.
Oh,
so
we're not doing that though.
So I end up having to run with her, Because she's just so excited, and then after we do that, then we
Slow down, Turbo. I gotta
and then we
look
come
up.
back and she passes out. Yeah, here she's ready to go.
Oh, look at her. She wants to go on camera. See her walking around? You'll see her? I'll be right back. Oh, wait. Come on, grab her. I don't have my key.
Okay.
I'm gonna be able to get myself back in.
Sorry, y'all.
I'm just gonna borrow your key. All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Thanks for your patience.
So,
Ready?
I see my water's already steaming. And we're just gonna add a little bit of water here. Oh, look, that's how hot that water is. It's like instantly melted that butter. I'm telling y'all, this water here, I wish my hot water got that hot. Okay, so I'm just setting this down. I'm gonna have to wash that. And then, hope I'm not like boring y'all. Okay, so I have my little caramel macchiato. And I'm gonna do a scoop here. And I just kind of add it in. I don't want to waste any, you know. Okay. Oh my gosh. It smells so good. It smells so good, y'all. Okay. And then I just kind of start whisking this in with that butter and a little bit of water there. Just because I like to get that kind of mixed really well on the dry part so it doesn't clump. And then I'll just slowly add some more water. And I always make sure I use at least hot or warm water. And then the more water I add, the kind of slower you have to get with it. There we go. And it was supposed to be about a half a stick of butter is what I used. But, you know, it had to explode, so it was plus or minus. So I just keep adding a little bit of butter at a time. I mean water. I keep adding a little bit of hot water at a time. And it gets easier and easier to kind of whisk it together. Oh, there's my timer. Alright, let's see here. Woo, that is steaming. Let's see. Oh yeah, I think that looks good. I'm gonna leave it in here till heat gets back. I don't want it to get cold. Okay. So, see, I've almost got 2 cups there, but I'm gonna keep adding water. I try to get it as close to the rim without having spillage. It smells so good. It really smells like a coffee shop right now. Okay, so I've got that almost to the rim there. So, then I'm going to get my ice cream thing out. Hotel living, right? Okay. And I've got my little Cuisinart here. Oops. Okay. So I put this in here. And the TVs are attached, so you can't like move them off this or wood. And then this just goes in upside down. And then when you put this in here, it'll stabilize that.
Oh, it smells so good out here in the hall.
And then you turn that on, get that to rotating. Oops.
Come on.
And then your ABTs are done, babe.
Awesome. Come here. You want to take the leash off, don't you? She's so funny how she has to find the perfect little piece of grass.
Well, yeah. All right, so I've got this, and I just kind of keep stirring it because sometimes the keto chow sticks to the side of my measuring cup, and you don't want to waste it. And then I just slowly start pouring it. And this little ice cream maker kind of has a lip on the side, so if it pours out a little or dribbles from my cup, that it'll catch it there. And eventually, it'll get down in there. And then scoop that. Wow, that actually came off pretty clean. And then make sure I do that. Yeah, that was perfect. Now, my cup's a little dirty, so I'm just going to add just a little bit more hot water to kind of wash off the sides of my cup, because that's still good fat and some more of the seasoning, and since that's running, it'll mix in together. Now I know some people will do like almond milk and so forth, but you know, he can't have almonds, so we can't have almond milk. So, whoa, what are you getting into now?
I'm dropping stuff out of the fridge.
Can you grab one of my waters down there? Thank you. Well, here, are you down in the fridge?
Yeah. I'm just trying to find one.
Okay.
Koozie.
Let's turn this around again. Oh yeah, let's show y'all the, you want to get the, oh, you already got the plates. That's what the Gyreños turned out.
And then we can just lay this across like that, right?
Yeah, you probably can.
Serve them?
Yeah. All right, y'all. So excited.
No, we squared up on this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I want. I don't know if I can get into it now.
Uh-oh.
I want some barbecue sauce on mine.
Oh, wow. Okay. Let's see. Oh. Let's see. Where did I... Oh, I see Linda's here. Hey, Linda.
Hey! Thanks for tuning in.
Let's see.
Oh!
Really behind.
You know what we're going to need to do?
Huh.
We need to put one of Shauna's
Oh, yeah.
stickers on this little guy we made.
Cece Mama said, Heath and Shelly, we love you guys.
Oh, I
Aw.
love you.
Yeah, thank you. Oh, Shelly, BF is body fat. No stinking boyfriend here except Jolly.
I was fixing to say, when did we hear about this?
This is H-E-B's sparkling mineral water. Robert said, your video is several minutes behind your chat.
Aw.
Well, we're several minutes behind it, too.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Let's see. Caboodle Brian said, I'm doing a marinara tonight, but I already have everything to make a carnivore one on Sunday night.
Nice.
Awesome.
And if any of y'all are coin collectors, y'all need to go check out Robert's channel. What is it? Everyday Opportunity House?
Yes. Should be.
Yeah.
Lisa said, I'm trying to figure out what to do for dinner tomorrow. Oh.
So are we.
I don't know yet.
I don't either. Something easy.
Linda's here. Hey, Linda. She said, camping. It's colder than I thought. Trail run in the morning. Heath, I need your barbecue skills here. Went to Yosemite today. Ooh. How nice.
Send me a plane ticket and I'll come cook for you.
Said, let's see. Oops. Grabbing my plate. B Sweet said, good night, everyone. I promised the kiddos movie night, and they're looking at me like, Mom, you need to get off. Well, thanks so much for joining us.
Yeah, thanks.
I hope you had a great time.
See you next week, hopefully.
Sarah said, don't you burn her dinner.
I almost did it lunch.
Yeah.
I did it on my pellet grill. I was grilling up some sausages, and it got away from me, and so I had to finish it on the Blackstone.
Gail said, I hate when butter explodes. It's so jarring. I know, right?
It's dramatic.
Lisa said, not a whole lot of plans, but I usually don't make many. Right? Not on the weekend. It's called relax.
Right. No, actually, we seem like we work harder on the weekends. Trying to get all our stuff done.
Thank you. Renee said, a horde of 30 in here. That's enough for right now.
Slow down, Turtle, she says.
I ordered 30 in here. Give them a thumbs up before you leave.
Aw,
Thank y'all. Sarah said, oh dear, I'm sorry your butter is making its own fat bomb. Right?
That was a bomb.
Oh, Gail said, I love your hair. Have you always been a redhead? No, Gail, only for the last 10 years did my hair magically turn red.
Where is your phone?
In my pocket.
We'll take us some pictures.
Oh, okay.
Because we want to go back afterwards and put this up as the screenshot.
That's what you say, but we never do.
I know, we never take a picture.
Robert also said, 30 watching and only 19 thumbs up.
Fix that, people. Help a brother out.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Smash
Rob.
that thumb blue for Hungry Heat. Thanks, Robert. Renee said, cool, now we can talk all the secrets about Heath. Oh, when you went walking?
Oh.
Brian said, not boring at all. Always cool to see how other people make their ice cream.
Right.
Aw, thanks.
Did you set a timer on that?
No, I just, when we hear it.
Oh, okay. Because usually it takes about 30 minutes, doesn't it?
Yeah, like 20,
Roughly.
30.
Roughly.
Let me do these pictures, y'all. Oh, there we go. There's the. There we go.
Only thing I'm sad about on this is that Renee's not here to try it with us.
Aw, we're everybody.
Well, I know, but it was kind of her idea.
That's hot.
She was recipe development.
Right? Renee said, I bet it's better seller or at least close to chocolate toffee, right? Oops, been jumping in. Oh, there we go. Jennifer said, can't wait to be able to purchase the coffee flavor. I know, right? I know by the time it goes on sale, I'm going to need another bag or 10.
And if y'all remember or not, this is my keto chow barbecue sauce I made too.
Oh, yeah, it's so good.
We have a video
said,
for that too.
Oh, I said that. Shauna said she made keto chow Snickers malt. Nice. What do you think, Shauna?
Wow.
Brian said today's lunch was a banana keto chow with a scoop of the chocolate equipped to bump up the protein. Oh my gosh, so darn good. That sounds good. So like a chocolate banana. Wow, that sounds amazing. Gail said those look delicious. Can't wait for the ice cream. Me either. Michelle said, looks delicious. Brian said, dang, those do look great. I'll be rewatching the prep on the replay, but what all is in your gyros again? You want to tell them? Here, I think I need to.
It's just, once you say 1.33 ounces of the ground lamb,
Yeah.
and then I dusted it with my Texas 5 spice. Then we just put some goat cheese into the pepper. Stack that meat, the little meat stick, the meat finger on top of that, wrapped it in bacon and threw it in the air fryer. They're really, really simple to make.
Did you put toothpicks? Oh, okay. I was scared I was getting one.
You say you're gonna bite one?
Mm-hmm.
Like my original recipe, well, they call them atomic buffalo turds, and I do them like equal parts cream cheese and shredded cheese, and I blend it all together. Stuff the pepper with that, and then we'll put like a little smoky on it, and wrap that in bacon, and then I smoke them. Those are really good. But then we also have done a version filling them with what's the peanut butter stuff?
Oh, yeah.
Nut butters.
We put nut butters in it and wrapped it in bacon, and that was like our sweet version. It turned out really good, but it can't have nut butters anymore. And
Wasn't there a restaurant where they were just doing stuffed peppers? There was just a jalapeno and peanut butter.
Yeah.
And so well, we could do that, but do it better.
Right. And so then this one, it's the goat cheese, and we had a lamb. We got a package of lamb on sale. So we're like, okay, let's do it with lamb. And then we used our new Texas 5 Spice seasoning blend, which is very spicy.
Yeah.
Put some of it on the lamb meat itself. We kind of sectioned it off for 12 jalapenos. And then we added, put that on top of the goat cheese, wrapped it in the bacon, and sprinkled some more of that Texas 5 Spice. And I'm really tasty, the Texas 5 Spice. So I'm going to get a little part here I've got the lamb, the goat cheese, and the bacon.
I think what we should have did though was mix up the hamburger meat with the 5 spice and then make the fingers.
You mean the goat meat?
Yeah,
lamb?
The lamb. Yeah, the ground lamb. We should have mixed that up first.
It's good this way.
Yeah.
And look, you even left the
Cheese.
yeah, some of the cheese down in here. Oh wow.
She's going cave woman and just eating with her hands. I'm gonna be all sophisticated using a knife and fork.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You're the epitome of sophistication.
I'm telling you.
Jerry said, gosh darn, not my actual words. Internet just went down on my. I had to reboot modem and computer. Dang technology. Oh, that sucks, Jerry. I'm sorry. I hate when that happens. What's even worse, like one day I was working right in the middle of a phone call and my computer just went bloop. And I was like, what the hey? And then, I have to call a special number when that happens so that I'm not just, trying to get out of work. And they were like, yeah, just sometimes the system will just like kick you out and just redo everything for whatever reason.
And didn't you have to also, when we lost power, with the storm and everything, you had to file a special report with them to show them that you weren't just slacking off? It was actual natural disaster?
Well, not for the storm. It was whenever AT&T is installing fiber optics in our neighborhood. When they got to our street, they turned off the internet and with no warning. So I had to get a paper from them saying that they're the ones who turned off the internet. It wasn't due to my negligence, and show that to my supervisor so that then I didn't get counted against. Which it only makes sense because I'm working from home. They can't just assume whenever somebody says that they couldn't work that was legit, right? So I get why they're asking for that.
But on the good side of that too, though, the box is right next to our driveway. And the guy, I was talking to him the day that he was putting it in, and they told me give him about 2 or 3 months, and then call the front office or whatever, and then we could get straight up fiber optic then, like the fastest that company offers.
I know, that's cool. Shauna said, ooh, looks so good. Brian said, nice, the goat cheese will make it for sure. Thank you. Jerry said, go savage, y'all. Sarah said, we cracked her up. How are you doing, Sarah? What do you got planned for the weekend?
Yeah, I haven't seen you posting a lot lately.
Yeah,
I've just
been
been too busy
your
lately.
post. Yeah, seeing your post on there, giving us our encouragement. You're like our mom of the group. Brian said, Hungry Heat, the cultural elite daintily dining. That's you.
Sophistication at its finest.
Oh my gosh.
It's like every time we make these, make a new version, like that's our new favorite version until we make the next one.
I know, the lamb is so good because lamb to me is very mild. It's not a gamey flavor.
Right.
And it is, of course, it's a good red meat source of protein. Now this one, because it's ground lamb, it's a little bit more fatty than I would say hamburger is. But it's so good, and then this goat cheese really, I think, goes well with lamb. And then the flavors with the bacon and that 5 spice, like my tongue is tingling from the 5 spice.
It's amazing though. Ooh, I got an idea now. When it comes winter, we're gonna make another batch of chili. Thinking about kicking it up a notch with the 5 spice also.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I think to your barbecue, that would be good.
Oh yeah. It's just gonna be our general purpose. It's dancing on my tongue right now.
I told you. But definitely, I'm looking forward to chili season again because I've got so many ideas of what we can do with chilies and soups now.
Oh wow! I can make another pot of tea.
Jerry said it's all okay. I live on the internet.
Right.
I'm in IT, working for a major computer distributor, so I'm used to outages and network issues. I just thought it was funny.
Right.
Oh, really? Because we were thinking he might be getting a new laptop maybe after, it depends on how everything settles up with the house reno. We're thinking maybe a new laptop because his laptop's kind of old and not exactly broken, but he's had a few drops with it.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll see how that goes.
If I get one similar to it, I want backlit on the keyboard. That way I can like sit in the dark and everything where you're still trying to sleep and everything.
Gail says she loves lamb. Oh, you would love these.
Yeah.
Sarah said, I don't like the smell of lamb, but mixed with the goat cheese and bacon, I may like it.
And we have another packet, another pound of it frozen in at the house right now. We got a discount. It was $4.99.
Oh, wow. That's cheap.
It's one of our most favorite things to do when we go shopping, at least mine, especially at Kroger.
I gotta check on the ice cream.
I just go over it. Well, Kroger or H-E-B, I like going and looking for the special stickers and buying the discounted meats.
No, it's still going.
Okay.
It just sounded a little funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like last week when we did that, we found a lot of meat. Like we found this whole package of what they call taco meat on sale.
Oh, yeah.
And so we just changed up and said, okay, well, we're going to do this for the week.
Well, yeah, we had big plans. We were just going to have burger in a bowl. We just cooked all the meat in the Instant Pot and just serve it up to for each other.
Yeah.
But then she found pre-made patties on sale cheaper than the hamburger meat was.
Yes.
So we just made burgers.
Shauna said she's watching and waiting for Heath's after dinner sleepy eyes.
Don't be jinxing me. Yeah, I think the bacon held up fine on this without the toothpicks. It didn't curl up like sometimes and come unraveled. This is good though with
this
the.
This is really good, y'all.
With the lamb. This is the first time we've ever done this.
So did everybody have a good week? What did you enjoy most about your past week? Let's see. Jerry said plans for this weekend: going to the pub at 4:30 a.m.
Why?
To watch my soccer team from England.
Oh,
okay. Yeah. Going to the zoo for a walk. Then to my stepmom for Mother's Day. Oh, that's great. Wow. Yeah. Again, everybody who's a mom or a fur mom, happy Mother's Day. I hope you have a great weekend.
I can't see my mom this weekend. Her and my stepdad are working out of town, so we had to just email her a gift card.
But of course,
so I don't know who loves coffee more, her or my wife. So we sent her a gift card for Starbucks.
Yeah, what do you think, Mom? Do you think me or you? I think I'm more of a coffee snob than she is.
Maybe.
Because she'll just buy whatever brand, and I'm kind of like looking for specialty stuff.
Yeah, because she hasn't tried the bones yet. You church them up a lot. This stuff is amazing.
Oh my gosh, that was so good. Gail said I just bought some ground lamb from Aldi.
Oh, okay.
It's in my freezer. Oh wow, I'm curious if you want to share. How much was it at Aldi?
Right.
I always forget to go to Aldi for meat. Renee said, as a kid, my aunt's neighbor brought a delicacy gift over and left it on their kitchen counter. When we got home, it was shocking to see the dog carrying a lamb head around the house. Scarred for life.
Wow.
Yeah, well, I mean, the dog was just eating what it thought was good.
All natural.
Wild Turkey Blessed, just put my ice cream bowl in the freezer, my caramel macchiato shake with butter in the fridge to chill. Nice.
That sounds good.
Making my first batch of ice cream tomorrow. Anxious to see how yours tastes tonight. Me too.
Yeah, because I haven't had this flavor. She's drinking a lot as coffee, right?
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever had it just as a shake or just as coffee?
Just as coffee.
This is handy. We should do this more often. Why we just set this down here and fix our plates.
Jerry said, I love lamb. Delicious. Fell in love with it when I lived in Arabia.
Oh, yeah.
Shawarma made with lamb and tzatziki sauce.
Yes.
Yeah, I do like a tzatziki. We were thinking of kind of making these more along those lines, and then he was like, well, why not just do our Texas style of lamb? So that's why we ended up using that.
And I have a recipe for my own lamb rub, but I can't find it. I searched my hard drive, my computer, everything. I don't know where it's at. And then I was trying to Google one. I was like, no, I'll just do this. I'm too lazy. We have this already done. Why would we want to make another one?
Renee said, yes, ate lots of that in Saudi. I only ate the chicken shawarma.
Huh.
Sarah said, oh my, Renee, I'd be afraid to go to sleep. Shauna said, bought my mom a bouquet for my forest friend and probably going to make her a keto dinner of some sort at her new place. Aw, that's so sweet, Shauna. That's nice. That sounds like a wonderful Mother's Day. I'm going to try a little bit of Heath's barbecue sauce on this and see what I think.
You gotta keep playing with it though, because I want it a little thicker. Mm-hmm. Like, I like the consistency. Like, when I'm pre-keto, before I started making my own sauces and whatnot too, my favorite commercial sauce was always Sweet Baby Ray's.
Yeah.
So, whenever I started making my own sauces, I did a copycat version of it that I jazzed up. And then I took that recipe and tweaked it using the keto chow.
Well, I would say for your version of it, I just want it spicier.
Well, I do too. I wouldn't mind that, but like I said, I want it thicker.
Yeah,
it's a little too runny.
Well, I think if we just add some xanthan gum, that will help with that. A little bit of the stuff in here at the bottom.
Right.
Let's see, Sean, I read that. Michelle said, have a great night, y'all. Time to go snooze and sleep the virus crud away. Aw, thanks for joining us, Michelle. I hope you start to feeling better.
Well, you know what I want to do now? You know how we like doing the pork belly bites in the air fryer? Mm-hmm. We should do it in this pan with all the drippings in there too. That help flavor them. We're going to store them all with the pork belly.
It's true. Let's see. Gail said, I think it was $5.99. That's a good price, Gail. Because I know at Kroger it's $7.99 for a 1 pound package. And then we had a $2 off coupon. So that's why we ended up getting it. Lisa said, sorry I got quiet looking for a recipe for tomorrow. Oh, what'd you decide on, Lisa?
Yeah, what are we doing? Because I know your pictures.
Shauna said, which rub recipe?
The rub I used here? I haven't actually released this Texas 5 Spice yet. We were still tweaking it, and I think we finally nailed it. But what I want to do, because I made this all from fresh peppers that I dehydrated over probably 2.5 days, and then I ground those up, and then made it and put it in the shaker bottle. So we're supposed to buy some more this weekend, and then we'll start filming that, and I'll do the recipe video on that and show y'all how we do it.
Yeah. It's so good, y'all. It's like snack for dinner, right?
Yeah.
Renee said took a week-long trip to Greece from Saudi because it was so cheap, but visiting all those islands and the food was amazing. I've always loved Greek food, big Greek population where I grew up. Oh, wow. That's really cool. Well, what's your favorite Greek dish?
Right.
Do you ever do, when you post stuff, do you have like Greek seasonings that you use?
Isn't baklava Greek?
I don't know.
Because I used to love that, but I think it's got a bunch of sugar in it too, isn't it? Yeah, that's probably why.
Lisa, woohoo! I got 11 more days and I'll be off work for the summer.
Oh, yeah.
I can't, wow, that's not so, Lisa. what do you do when you're off? Like, do you have like side things you could do, or what do you do? Like, are you truly like off for the next 3 months, or do you have to still work part time?
Because she's off, she needs to make a plan or a trip to Houston. It sounds like. How long is it going to take to make my ice cream?
When you're done eating. Jerry said back in '80, my dad and I took my favorite vacation together from KSC, went to Athens, all the cool lines around them, then took a Euro train through Yugoslavia, Italy, France, and visited family in Holland. Wow, that's amazing, Jerry. He said it was the best vacation of my life. Wow, that sounds amazing.
Because y'all have heard the stories about our 50 by 50 challenge, right?
Yeah.
I told her now that we've completed that, I want to do our 7 by 70. I want to visit all 7 continents. I think that'd be amazing. I think the only way we can do Antarctica is through a cruise, though.
Yeah,
that'd be such a bummer. Such a bummer. I hate cruising.
Well, so we thinking the barbecue sauce with beef gelatin. You could put a little beef and shake it up real well.
Yeah, I'll try that next time we do it. It'd be good to just use this one little jar.
Yeah.
Because this is just an old Buster container, and it works perfect.
Yeah, so she has a very small pork belly too.
Oh.
Nice. Oh, KSA is Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well, he says, I've only had ground lamb. I want to try chops. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
Lisa.
we love chops. Well, we got a good recipe on video also of us doing them in the air fryer.
Yeah, the chops are so good. Jerry said, after seeing your toaster convection air fryer, we bought the same one. Oh wow. And love it. We made brats and burgers, and they're amazing. Awesome.
The only thing we said about it is there's a big brother to this one. It's larger.
Yeah, but it's hard to find, and that one's really expensive.
Yeah. I love this one. We had the Gourmet, I think it's the name of the brand. It was a little bucket, the bucket style one. And one day just quit working on us. Like, we tried to turn it on and nothing. So then we ordered this, and we've had nothing but good luck with this one. We love it.
I really do like it. It's a little pain to clean out.
Yeah. But obviously it travels well too.
Oh my gosh, sorry y'all.
I'm getting full.
Renee said baklava is Greek, but traditionally loaded with honey.
Right.
Yeah, Jerry said baklava is 100% Greek. I also love Lebanese food, which is similar but quite different. Similar flavors, but different. Well, we've gone to a Lebanese restaurant before.
What is Zara's? That one up there in the woodlands?
That's Mediterranean.
Okay,
just blanket Mediterranean.
All right. But their stuff is good too, but it's lots of rice.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh, Renee said there's different variations of baklava over the Middle East.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I guess it's like here, different barbecue.
And Elisa said, I haven't decided on dinner yet. Oh, give her an idea.
Steak. That's always my go-to. When in doubt, I'll make a steak or burgers or wings. Those are like my 3 go-tos. And I guess really tacos. Tacos would be good too. Is Christopher in here tonight? That dude's so cool. He said, as a thank you for us teaching him about the Egg Life wraps, he said he had a couple of coupons for freebies, but they're for in-store only, and none of the stores around here carry it. So he mailed them to me. So I'm going to go try and use them tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I love those Egg Life wraps. They're so good I stopped making my own. Seriously. Why? Well, what's the point? They have people to do that.
Woo.
Right?
That's hot, people. Wow. I don't know. I guess because that was set in all of the juices. Wow. Woo.
But she loves her spicy foods.
Oh my goodness.
there's that one burger joint we used to go to. Theirs was so hot they actually made you sign a waiver before they let you order it.
Ooh. Wow.
Right?
Okay. Sorry, y'all. Whew, Shelly, Renee said, Shelly, what do you think of the bacon compared to the one y'all usually get? I like this bacon.
It's good. Was it more expensive? Or is it better priced than the one at Costco?
It's probably about the same as
Okay.
but the one at Costco doesn't specifically say sugar-free.
Yeah.
That was just lower sodium. But I think compared to Pedersen's, this is good.
Yeah.
They said, when I did eat sweets, my fave was tiramisu
Oh, okay.
and baklava.
Yeah, anytime we went to that type of restaurant and the baklava was on the menu, I had to order it.
Alright, let me check on this ice cream again.
Well, you're doing that, I'm gonna put these dishes in the sink.
Oh
You
my
didn't even
gosh.
use your knife and fork, did you? Cave woman.
No. That's almost right. Oh, goodness. Ooh. But I teared up. Now, that's hot. Sorry, y'all. It's really hitting me at the end here.
The kitchen here at this hotel is so funny. Like the way they set up the dishes, we have 4 plates, so we have to do dishes all the time.
Yes.
The guy at the front desk is getting kind of. He seems like he's getting a little irritated with me going up there and asking for dishwashing detergent all the time. And I'm like, brother, give me some more dishes, and I won't have to do as many loads.
Right? Yeah, it is a little ridiculous with the amount.
And there wasn't enough knives and forks, so we brought our own from home. We just gotta remember which ones are ours.
I know. Well, I'll remember. Whew. Man. That. Oh my gosh, y'all. That's really sticking to me, that heat.
Yeah.
And then
Something got me because I'm not gonna blow my nose.
we need also bowls and spoons.
Oh, you know what we don't have here though? An actual ice cream scoop.
I know.
I didn't think about it until just now.
Lisa said, I plan on working around the house and veg out. I don't work at all during the summer. The only thing that stinks is we don't get paid. Only the teachers do. Oh, that's rough. I'm sorry, Lisa. Gail said, no, Pete. You have to save room for ice cream. You can't be full. Oh, he has always got room for ice cream.
My grandfather taught me well.
Oh, Rhonda's here. She
Hey.
said, evening. Welcome back, Rhonda. How's your week? Gail said, Pete, have you tried the TikTok tortilla hack with the egg life wraps? It works
No,
really
I have
well.
not. I've seen it, but I haven't tried it.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. Like, we haven't tried it, but that would be fun. Maybe we'll do that this weekend.
Well, they always put like the lettuce and all this other stuff in
Even
it
we
too.
could do a breakfast version.
Ooh, that's an idea.
Like, we could do egg and then, like, the pernels
Yeah.
and then
Bacon.
cheese.
Bacon.
Well, but you're supposed to do 3 things.
3 meats.
Well, then we could do, instead of egg, do bacon, sausage, and cheese.
Okay.
Right?
Or do all that and then just make our cheese sauce again. Just dip it in that.
Yeah, that's true. We could do that. That'd be good. Let's see. Marie said, any suggestions on best spices to buy online that aren't pricey but are keto?
I don't know, honestly, because, well, anything from Redmond's.
Yeah, Redmond's
We
definitely.
really like their seasoned salt. That works really good on beef.
Oh, yeah.
And their lemon pepper seasoning works real good on chicken and poultry. And fish, too. But honestly, when I started making like my spice blends all the time, we started trying to buy stuff from all these different little vendors online. But we just found our local grocery stores actually have better prices.
Yeah, it does. Or just making your own. Because a lot of times, it's really not that difficult to make a spice blend. It's just taking the time
Yeah.
and just kind of knowing how much to do for each one.
A little pro tip when you are doing that is I always do the final bottle I want to put it in, I do it over a paper plate. And then I use a funnel. Whatever falls on that plate, I just roll the paper plate up and pour it off in the funnel.
Yeah.
Pour it off. And I save every single spice jar we have.
Right.
No matter who we got it from. I save them all.
Yeah, all of them.
We have a box full of them.
Single one.
Because they come in handy. You hoard your things, I'll hoard mine.
Jerry said, what's the TikTok tortilla hack? Basically, you imagine your tortilla, right? You take and you slit halfway down, and then imagine the tortilla is like 4 quadrants, right? So then what you do with that slit, you take the 4 quadrants, and that first little pie slit, you put one thing, and then, let's see, no.
Yeah?
I'm trying to think. No, I think you do this. Yeah, you fill each one, and then what you do is, except for the first one, right? And then you flip it, that one quadrant, over the next quadrant, and then flip it again, and then flip it again. So it folds it like 4, and then that's like the little pie-shaped, like sandwich or tortilla.
Uh-huh.
Sorry, y'all.
Oh, man.
And some people have been making, you know, it kind of like think of a crunch wrap from Taco Bell. They'll do that with, you know, those layers, and then that's their like tortilla hack with it. So it's like a little grab-and-go sandwich. Renee said, smoked paprika is always a nice flavor to add without the heat. That's very true.
That is a good tip.
Rhonda said, hey, Renee, Lisa, Jerry, Marie, and Sarah. Aw. Shauna said, hey, is there a difference between chili powder and chipotle chili powder? Well, I think chili powder itself, isn't it kind of a blend of different chilies?
Yeah.
Whereas
I think cayenne in it, too.
I think when you get chipotle chili powder, it's actually chipotle chilies. But I could be completely wrong. Jerry said, oh, okay, I think I've seen that. That's kind of cool. Each quadrant with cheese, bacon. Yeah, exactly. Rhonda said, sorry if I missed anyone. I think you got everybody.
Right.
Renee said, big difference, Shauna. Okay. See, Renee knows. She goes, a good chipotle powder will be quite pricey, but it's worth it. And a smoky versus a regular chili powder.
Did you have the timer on?
Yeah, that's my coffee.
Okay, because you said it's ready.
All right, let's
Oh, wow,
check.
it's already 9 o'clock.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, you want
Y'all people are so fun. We don't even realize how long we've been on here. Thank you for hanging out with us.
All right.
You want to swing the camera around, or you going to do it on here?
Well, it'll be hard to move the whole... Hey!
I'll move it.
Okay, this is how my ice cream looks. So to me, that's done enough. It's kind of like a soft yogurt consistency. So I'm going to turn that off. And then...
Man, I'm so full. She didn't eat her dinner.
I know, because she fell asleep right away.
Well, should we put it back in the fridge and let her have it later, or leave her hanging out here all night with it?
Well, we'll give it, you know, after the live, she'll go and eat it. She's too excited to eat.
I'm going to play back now, because, you know, there's a delay.
Yeah.
So you're going to have some of this caramel maki whatever with as a drink and have it as an ice cream?
No.
That's what I was asking.
Okay, let me put this to the side.
Oh, you don't want this big spoon?
Oh, well.
As like, I was using like a ice cream scoop. That's fine, I'll put it up.
Alright. Gonna let that one sit over here.
Oh yeah, did we tell Renee we got this Melinda she was talking about?
Yeah.
We showed her? That
So
smells pretty good.
Yeah, this is pretty soft. And the only thing with this I've noticed is you gotta eat the ice cream like right away.
Yeah.
Or else it melts really quickly.
Then it's just a shake.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I wonder if this thing just doesn't get as cold. Because ours seems to firm up, but I've noticed when we make the ice cream here, it doesn't seem to get as ice creamy.
Why though?
I'm guessing that the freezer doesn't get it as cold. Here you go.
We'll put it in the fridge, remember? Because those drinks were freezing.
I know, right?
Oh wow, looks like porridge.
That's what I'm saying. Alright, let's see here.
Oh, whoops. Almost dropped it.
Uh-oh, that would have been tragic.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, a little bit of it kind of goes...
Oh wow.
Yeah, it kind of sticks a little here. Is it good?
Yeah.
You like it?
That.
Wow. And I hate wasting, y'all, so I usually end up licking this paddle.
Another cave girl.
Well, because look at all the little driplings here.
That's awesome.
Yeah?
The little chunks of butter in it. I love that.
Yeah, me too. That's my favorite. Wow. Wow. Okay, that looks good. Let me put that over here. Alright. And then, yeah, you can see how quick this is melting, y'all.
You gonna pour it off in one of the shaker bottles?
Nah, I'll bring this over there so we can then eat the rest that's in here.
Okay.
Well, I'll just keep it in this, and then you grab you some more.
Pretty good though.
All right.
Like really good.
So which one out of all the ice creams you've had?
Chocolate mint.
Chocolate mint still your favorite?
Well, yeah. That's always been my favorite. The Bluebell Dutch chocolate was my favorite too.
Okay, now you're being silly.
Uh-huh.
Alright, I'm just getting my coffee cup here. I get that set up.
But then I heard people mixing like the chocolate and the orange.
Oh, alright.
I want to try that too.
Yeah, that sounds really good. Whew. Oh, man.
I bet you that peanut butter is good though. I just don't want to feel it afterwards.
No, we don't want to take that chance. Okay. Oh no, Ronnie said, just lost my Keto Chow money at the casino.
Aw, where are you playing?
Oh no, that's no good. How are you going to get more Keto Chow?
She got a win.
We have some if you want to come to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
Shai said, okay, I'm going to go find some. Oh, okay. Gail said, laugh out loud. I was like, no, it's 10 p.m. Then I remembered you're an hour behind me.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Right? You like it?
That's really good. It reminds me of coffee ice cream.
Okay. I've never had that before.
Wow. That's for, oh, and then you get the kind of the caramel flavor afterwards. Wow.
Pretty good.
Mm.
Pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Mm-mm-mm.
But you know, I still have that half a Lily's bar. I was thinking about cracking it up, breaking it into this. But I was like, yeah, I'll save it. Oh, whoops.
That's really good, y'all. Sorry, having a moment with my ice cream. Shawty said, haha, talk about moms. Mine just called me. I just said hello about 10 times. She finally was like, oh, I forgot I dialed you.
Ah!
Sounds like my mom. Remember, that's what she'll do, too. Right? Oh, goodness. Nan said, I believe you're using hot water to pour in there. It cooled down the ice cream bowl.
You think that's what it is?
Well, I mean, that's the same that I do at the house. I just think that this freezer doesn't get the bowl as cold. Because usually at the house, I can't even do this.
Right, there's frost on the side of it.
Yeah.
Well, is there an option on there to play with a dial on it?
I don't know.
I haven't looked.
We'll look. Rhonda said I made the wrap with pizza toppings. Oh, that's
cool.
pretty good. She goes, I fill each section. Okay, we'll have to try that.
Yeah, that does sound good.
Gil said I like my ice cream to be like a soft serve. That's what this is.
Yeah, but it melted real quick too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm good though.
She said, I still have not made Casey ice cream yet. What am I waiting for? I don't know, Gil.
I wouldn't do one of the savory flavors though.
You don't want chicken ice
No.
cream? What about a spicy taco ice cream?
No. See, that's what I'm worried about too though. Because they're saying I'm allergic to most nuts. Do you think the pistachio is going to mess with me?
I looked it up. I don't remember. I think it's okay.
You said that and walnuts, right?
Or pecans. One of the two.
Okay. I mean, I'm not in a hurry to go eat any anyways.
Right?
I'm just thinking about...
Because, Gail, didn't you ask us to make Casey ice cream? Hello? Why haven't you tried it? What were you thinking?
Oh, I was just wondering about the pistachio because we have so much of it.
I know. Renee said, Jerry, didn't you try orange and chocolate? I think you did.
That sounds amazing.
Oh, Shada said she did chocolate and raspberry. Yeah, that sounds good.
And then somebody else did chocolate and banana.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all doing as ice cream or just as shakes?
Right. Yeah, what about ice cream? Renee said, I did try a light and coffee ice cream about a year ago. It was good.
Wow.
Yeah. I've never tried the enlightened ice creams. It's just so pricey to me.
Yeah.
I feel like Keto Chow's so much cheaper. Gail said, that sounds like a good idea, Heath, with the chocolate.
Yeah.
You can take the rest if you want.
Yeah, but I don't look like a glutton.
You're not. Renee said, new video from the Keto Crafter just posted.
Oh, nice.
Oh, cool. We'll have to go make sure you
Remember,
watch
she said she was
that.
fighting with it, with her internet to get it posted.
Wow. No, it's YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
It's really good.
I wonder, though, how it would work. Not necessarily this flavor, but like taking my soda and pouring it in here to get that away and then making that as like a float.
Yeah, you could.
I just don't know if it'd work with this flavor, though.
Gail says that means, are you allergic to yourself?
Brain freeze. Oh.
Brian said, I haven't tried the banana chocolate as ice cream yet, so that is now on the agenda.
Look,
Doesn't
you
that
can
sound
report
good?
back.
Isn't that what they sometimes call like a chocolate monkey or something like
I think
that?
so. I don't remember.
Crazy. And you know, we used to, on one of the cruises, we would go to Cozumel,
Yeah.
and we would go to Mr. Sancho's.
Yes.
And they would have all these like drinks that they make at the bar, and you could sit there. We usually just sat at the bar the whole time. It was like, okay, we paid $100 to get in. We're gonna get $100 worth of liquor.
And in the food.
But it was mostly the liquor.
Yeah.
You do get free food there.
Well, I thought the tacos were good too.
Yeah, their fajitas were good.
Yeah.
But we would sit there, and they would have all these crazy names for their drinks.
Yeah.
And I mean, they were all like sugar bomb drinks, though. Right?
Yeah.
Because, it's hot in Mexico, and then you're at the pool.
Tropical drinks.
Right. And so they would have like Sexy Mama, Chocolate Banana, Chocolate Monkey, and Crazy Monkey, and different names like that. It was always fun.
I have to chip away at it.
Well, that's good. Gail, I'm sorry, Skip. Renee said, I bought a pint and it was in my fridge for months because I never eat sweets. Right? I think that we had bought some from Mammoth Creamery.
Yeah.
Well, had it delivered, like, I don't remember, I guess.
A year ago, probably.
I think it was like, it was right after the KetoCon 2019. Because I saw them on there and I ordered it, and we had it for like over a year.
Because all of those keto ice creams always bummed me out a little bit because you always had to let them sit for 20, 30 minutes before you could serve it.
I know.
I don't know why that bothers me, but waiting 20 minutes for this doesn't. I'm just a weirdo.
You said it. Gail said, yes, it was me. I'm afraid to mess it up. You're not going to mess it up.
How are you going to mess it up? You just saw how we did it.
Yeah, you just melt some butter, add some warm or hot water, and keep stirring it and mix in that, you could if you want, me, because I'm just lazy and I don't want to have to wash a whole bunch of dishes, but some people will put it in their mixing cup or in their blender, mix it all together, and then just slowly pour it in your ice cream maker. Mm-hmm. And then, that would be even easier. You just have a little more dishes to do. But you could do it, Gail. I know you could do this. Ronna said, Renee, it sure is delicious. So is the Rebel one. Okay. She was savings. Renee said, didn't Ben and Jerry's have one called Chunky Monkey?
Yeah, they did. I don't remember what all was in it, but I just remember the name.
Gail said, Mammoth, yuck, that was the worst icy junk. I don't know. It's been so long.
Right.
I remember I got the one that was like the black whale or something like that. The killer whale.
Good. Yeah, that one was good.
I did like it, but it was like almost completely black.
Yeah, it was kind of weird.
But that was the only one we got, and because I had to buy, a case of it in order to get them to ship it to me.
Right.
Renee said, I used to microwave my ice cream as a kid anyways. Loved it soft. Oh. Ice cream in the microwave? I guess to get it, softer.
I used to do that with my Chips Ahoy cookies. I used to microwave them to get
really
softer. Yeah.
Oh.
And I used to get in trouble for it too.
Why would
just
you get
eat
in
your
trouble?
Cookies. Because my parents are crazy.
You get in trouble for microwaving? As long as you're eating it, what does it matter?
I don't know.
Huh. Oh goodness, y'all! I'm really getting full.
Right? Getting full?
Well, okay, I'm past full. Let's be honest. Okay, making my coffee. Oh, you've got a lot of dishes to do.
I know. Yeah, it burned me whenever the freeze hit, the storm hit the house, because we had a bunch of dishes to do, and I let them sit until the next morning, and then all of a sudden, we lost power, we lost water, and then all those dishes just sat and sat and sat. Mm-hmm. Once we got to the hotel, I just loaded up a tote full of dirty dishes and brought them to the hotel and washed them. That was fun. So now I'm not allowed to go to bed without doing the dishes first.
Oh, really? You're not allowed?
That's what we're told.
Don't listen to him, guys. He always makes me sound like I'm such a little dictator. I let you do whatever, and half the time I help you with the dishes. Right?
Sometimes, actually.
Oh.
Hold on, I'm still chewing. Because honestly, one of my biggest pet peeves, I hate it when she loads the dishwasher. There's a science to loading the dishwasher.
Okay.
Loading it with most efficiency, most capacity, and she just kind of just throws the stuff in there. All willy-nilly.
Oh, all willy-nilly. You all tell me, do you have a certain way the dishwasher has to be loaded?
The only thing that you're particular about is I have to put the utensils facing up.
Well, yeah, because that makes sense. But if you put all
it's still going in there, either way.
But it makes a difference. I'm just getting a little bit for my coffee.
That's fine. You can have the rest of it. I'm good.
Oh, I don't think I can eat the rest.
Well, it's not even a full serving in there.
I know. It really isn't. Just everything on the side.
You're basically fighting with it.
I got half a teaspoon.
Huh? Oh boy. It's almost bedtime. Especially since we gotta get up early. We gotta drive an hour to go meet up with that tomorrow.
Okay. Whoa.
Easy, killer. Don't be doing stunts.
Oh goodness, this shower here, y'all. The shower.
Yeah.
So it's a bathtub with the shower head, right? Standard hotel. But their bathtub, most bathtubs, like it'll be like this, and then at the very edges it kind of slopes up a little, but kind of along the edge over here. This one is literally like this. So the whole thing is sloped in the middle and up, so it's not a level flat thing, which I'm really glad he's done well with it. Well, one night I decided that I was just going to, I was like trying to shave, and instead of facing one way, I faced the back of it and was putting my foot up, which is very sloped in the back too, like where you would like lay back.
I think that's why they did that.
It's real sloped high, and so I put my foot up, so it was on the slope, and all of a sudden it like slipped, and then I like caught myself and I fell, and
She scared me.
He heard me, and he was all like, "Oh my gosh, what happened? Are you okay? Did you do anything?" And I was just like embarrassed. I was like, "Oh, I was just being silly, and I just slipped." I mean, my knees were a little achy, but I didn't really hurt myself, but I was like, "Okay, don't try to face and put your foot up on a slope. Like, how silly of me to think I could like balance my foot up on a slope." What?
It's loud. You're just stirring your coffee. That's crazy.
I'm
not mad at you. It's weird. It's making that noise.
Well, it's pottery.
Okay.
So this is my pour over. That's the type of coffee I do. And I just bought this little thing off of Amazon. I think it was like, I don't know, $20. Let me take some more of his little
drippings.
Yeah. So, and then I usually put like maybe a pat or a half a pat of butter in my coffee, and then kind of froth it a little bit, and that's like perfect for me.
Oh.
What?
I brought your batteries, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Your frost. Let's do that now when I'm thinking about it.
Renee said, oh, yeah, I read that. Rhonda said, I'm thinking about adding a little instant coffee
I heard
to
a couple
the
people say that.
macchiato ice cream towards the end.
I think
I
people
don't
are
need it now.
Well, no, but go ahead and put the batteries in
Oh,
it just to
okay.
make sure. Before
This
you
is
forget.
my little frother that I use. And the company, it's, oh, well, I've used it so much you can't read it. It's like, Vallejo or, Zule.
What the heck?
And one of them that I ordered, it like went out on me, and what in the world is this?
One of my pills.
Oh,
But
it's
I
your
threw
liver
the batteries
pill.
in here, but there's only one.
Oh, here it is.
But anyways, another one. Oh my goodness.
And another one. I just found another. Should
Okay,
I throw
that's
those away or put them back in the bottle?
Just put it back. But, oh my, what is this?
Oh no.
Oh, you know what? It's a little duck. Well, it's a
Okay.
little miniature mallard
Oh, okay. Where did that come from?
from your mama's.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, so one of them I bought, after like 3 months, it just stopped working. I replaced the batteries and it still wouldn't work. So I wrote into their customer service since I got it on Amazon, and they were like, oh, sorry, there's a piece in here where it connects and it stops working. And so then once they replaced it for free. It sent me a free one. And then they also like sent me a backup free one. So they were like, so sorry for that. Here's your replacement, and we threw in a free gift. So I got 2 of these. So I've got extras. I actually have one at the house right now, and one in the
Well, that way it's heavier when I go turn my cans in. So recycle my
but you're not
cans.
supposed to recycle batteries.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry. I didn't know that.
But anyways,
I just always add weight to it. Try and get them a little heavier.
so anyways, I have now one for the hotel and one for the house. Okay, let's see here.
That's why we've always traveled. We always duplicate stuff keep them in the luggage from when we're like on the cruise or whatever, and then we leave them one at the house. So this will be her cruise one now too.
Right?
Is it working?
Well, I never can see because the print they do it in the same as the other, so I can never tell which.
Well, where's
which.
the back piece? Because usually it's listed on the back also.
No. Well, you always.
Sometimes.
Oh goodness! See, it like matches. Can you read that? Okay, so we read about the instant coffee. I've heard a lot of people do that, Rhonda.
It's the little tip of it. It goes like this. Is what it shows.
For both of them, or just I guess both of them. Let's see.
It only shows one battery.
No, it takes two.
Because right here, I know, but it only shows one, and it says that this side is positive, this side's negative. It's like batteries by committee.
Saying. Okay.
Wish they had a more raised print on it.
I know. That's what I'm saying. It's hard
real
to read.
faint.
Well, I can't even. There we go. Let's see. Well, I don't know. No matter which way I'm doing it,
I wonder if those batteries are any good.
Well, I thought you got them out of the case.
I did, but they've been just sitting there forever in the closet.
No, they should be good. Okay, negative and then positive. Okay, so that's.
Well, here's the batteries out of the remote from the hotel. You know these are good. You can try these too.
Positive. So I guess is it both supposed to be the same?
Maybe.
Or maybe that's for the top one. So let's try the opposite on the bottom one.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's see. Yeah. Whoops. See? It's only like, I think, $15. I thought that was a good deal. Gail said, I sort of want to add a little heavy whipping cream in the butter because I really like creamy ice cream. I've done it before with the heavy cream, and it does make it very creamy. But I like the butter only because it gives little chunks in it, and I feel like it's like a junky ice cream. Shauna said, I've always been a huge ice cream fan. Usually pass, but I love my Keto Chow ice cream. Isn't it really good, Shauna? Heath has always liked ice cream too, and it really does help with things.
I mean, I'm not Rachel crazy, or I want to eat it in the bathtub.
You sure?
Yeah, that's crazy talk.
Rhonda said, Renee, are you carnivore?
She's quasi. She's kind of like me. She's carnivore adjacent.
Lisa said, well, guys, I'm beat. I'm going to get ready to head to bed. I'll catch you all tomorrow. Good night, right. Lisa. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
Enjoy your relaxing weekend.
Talk to you later.
Melissa said there's definitely a right way to load the dishwasher.
Yep. It's an Olympic sport.
Oh, it's an Olympic sport now.
Uh-huh.
And Elisa said, everyone have an awesome evening. Nighty night. You too.
Good night.
Gail said, I want to do half heavy cream and half butter to cut the carbs. Yeah, do that. I bet that would turn out wonderful. Renee said, did you say almost bedtime, Heath?
Almost. I got things to do.
Look, Shauna, there's the look you've been looking for.
What?
She said, towards the end and blended it in. Okay.
The look? Blend the look in?
Huh?
Huh?
What? Huh? Did you say something? Shauna said, oh my God. Last time I fell in the shower, I shattered my shoulder. Oh my gosh.
That sounds like it hurt.
Ouch. I'm sorry, Shauna. Well, that didn't bring up any good memories, did it?
Who's hollered at me now?
Rhonda said, Gail, I never use all water. I use nut milks, heavy cream, and butter. Any combination will make it creamy. Plus, I sometimes add a little MCT or vegetable glycerin. Wow, that's creative. Brian said, time for us to eat. Thank you all for the last inspiration and family time. Have a great weekend. Aw, you too, Brian. Y'all have a great one. See you next Friday.
Yeah, see ya.
Shauna said, hey, okay, Heath, where the heck did you pull out 3 liver pills, a duck, and a battery from?
The little side pouch in my backpack.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Oh yeah, Brian said thanks for the Patreon reminder. If you're a 2KK Patreon, tomorrow at 6 Eastern is their live stream.
That's another reason why we're getting up so early in the mornings to go take care of business. Because we want to leave the south side of town no later than 3 o'clock to make sure we're back here at the hotel so we can tune in for that.
Because you never know in Houston what traffic's going to be like.
Yeah.
BSM 327, that's Brian, right?
Yeah.
He said, hey, any places y'all recommend for Phoenix?
For Phoenix?
When
Arizona?
we were there, we did go, remember where we got the hot sauce? Parish.
Yes.
It was called Parish.
Yes,
that was really good. And then, isn't that also, remember we went to that place that, where they had all the indoor games and, you know, like bowling, and there were people walked their dogs through there.
Yeah, but
and they had the cauliflower that was fried.
Oh, yeah, but I can't remember the name of that place.
Because I just saw it the other day in our memories. That's why I remembered it.
Well, give me a little while to look some stuff up, because we make a pretty big dossier or whatever when we make a journey. We chart everything out, and as I'm going back through there, we chart down what we went and ate at and everything for my blog.
Yeah, but I remember Parish because we liked their hot sauce. It's kind of a small little fun place. And then we also went to an oyster house, remember? Yeah. And we bought their hot sauces.
But like I said, I can look the place up.
Yeah.
I'll look up my files and tell you where all we went.
But the other place that I'm thinking of, it was like Dave's Fun or something like that. And like it's some kind of, it's like culinary fake out.
No, culinary dropout.
Culinary Dropout.
That one was pretty good.
And that
was one with the games you're talking about, right?
Yeah, and they had all kinds
of... It's like a Dave & Buster's, but better.
What? Not even, like a main event.
Yeah.
But not as big and kind of more of a younger crowd.
Right.
But they had a whole bar area separate, and then they had the restaurant area, and then the games where you could, eat over by the gaming area. But I just remember they had lots of options on their menu. We got all kinds, of course, we were keto, so we got all kinds of keto options. So everywhere we recommend, we ate there on keto.
Yeah.
Shauna said, hey, what did you do Friday night? Oh, watched Heath and Shelly put batteries in her mixer. It's a frother, Shauna. Frother. Renee said, I eat my homegrown peppers and do eat hot sauces.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good.
It's like somebody else said they eat vegetables just for entertainment purposes.
Right? Brian said, text him the names.
Okay.
Oh, and then him and Robert started talking.
Oh, nice. Remember, me and Robert was helping him fix stuff around his house, and when Robert broke the window at the back of his house.
What? What? I didn't hear this story.
We were helping Brian change out the back windows on his house. Yeah. The one there in Santa Fe. And Robert hit it wrong and broke the window while we were installing it.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
he wasn't, he just
it was just a freak accident.
Yeah. It wasn't anything he did on purpose.
Oh, my gosh.
I like teasing him about it. What do you want? Huh? What do you want?
Jess says she never used just water. I'm just cheap and I guess kind of lazy. I've always done it with just water, and it's fine for me.
Okay, go lay down. I don't want to over here.
But a lot of it is
You're
because,
hungry, go eat.
He can't have the nut melts. So, and then just to do it with heavy cream, that'd be too much, I think, heavy cream only as the liquid.
And expensive, too.
Well, yeah. So I've always done it with just water, but I think a lot of people I know will use almond milk or, coconut milk to make it. And I think it probably looks just as good. Probably, I'm sure it is better.
But we're cheap.
Yeah, but we're cheap. And then because if I do that, then I just don't use it enough in anything else. But you know what? We could do, even with the coconut cream would be good.
Probably.
I bet that would be really good.
Oh, you know what? Do that with the key lime.
Oh, yeah, the key lime with the coconut. Uh-oh, she need to go out again?
She just did. And she peed twice.
That's like an hour ago. I don't know. We'll get her to eat her food. Maybe that's what she's wanting.
Sometimes she won't eat out of the bowl. She'll only eat if you hand feed her.
I know. She got to get spoiled. I was kind of spoiling her. But
Come here.
oh well.
Why are you so... She's so confusing. Here, eat your dinner.
She's so cute.
Sometimes she's annoying like that, though.
She wants you to hand feed it to her.
Yes. Well, if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna get comfortable. Come here, Scooter. You want a piece?
Yeah.
That's what it is, you little brat. It sat here this whole time, just sitting here waiting on her, and then she won't eat it until you hand. Did she spit it out?
I don't know where she went. Oh. No, she had to go. Do animals do this? She will take the food and she has to take it over to the carpet and eat it there. But it's a bite.
Yeah. What did you say, George did that with his food too?
No, George, so I had a little poodle mix. And at the time, I always gave like dry food, just regular kibble. And when I poured it in his little cup, he would have to like play with it like this and knock it with his nose until he splashed it out of the bowl onto the floor, and then he would eat it off the floor. Like he couldn't eat it in the bowl. He had to get it out of the bowl in order to eat it.
Is that what it is? I gotta feed you by hand. You're serious?
She's like, yeah, Dad.
What the heck? Who started this?
I don't know.
You want the horn here? She don't care about it in the bowl.
Shauna said, I literally could not think of the word frother. Brian said, frother sounds sexual. Brian, this is not that kind of channel. This is a family channel. Renee said, I wasn't referring to that, though. Shelly installing batteries into her.
Ah! See, that's what Brian was going with.
And
that's it. You ate it all.
Ethan Shelly. Emma says hi and good night. Aw, hi, Emma. Good night.
I haven't seen her in forever either.
I know. Shawnee said, took a few years to get all my mobility back in that shoulder.
Wow.
Yeah.
Let's wash our bowl tonight too with the rest of the dishes.
Yeah.
Is this thing leaking?
It does leak at the corners.
I didn't know that.
So I always put the little towels under there to grab it and then clean it.
Tomorrow we need to go out the front desk and get some more paper towels.
Yeah. Because they didn't refill it. So at least they cleaned our room today.
Right.
Because I asked them, and some weeks we get it, and some weeks they just show up when they feel like cleaning the room. Gail said, that sounds like my cat. She takes her food out of the bowl and it goes on the floor. How annoying. Oh, wow. Isn't it so funny? And then our cats have been so picky.
Oh, my goodness, yes.
Out of their wet food, we got some that are, like they call it in gravy, and it's like chunks in gravy. And then we got some pate. Now all of a sudden they don't like pate anymore. So
why are you getting the kibble? They didn't like it either.
I know, because I was like, I think they're just stressed with everything going on. And they've gotten, to me, too skinny. So I'm trying to fatten them up. So I gave them some kibble, and then they kind of turned their nose at the kibble. I don't know. I guess they're just probably stressed. But I'm trying to, because with everything going on in the house, I'm just trying to, have a nice comfort area for them and put all their, I have, this little computer monitor that's a little cat house where they can snuggle in there, and just trying to do all of that for them. But they definitely seem like they're just stressed out.
They're divas too.
Huh?
They're divas.
Well, yeah. And then they're just so picky with the food. I'm like, oh my goodness. I even bought this food enhancer, that's supposed to make them want to eat their food more.
They look like a tube of toothpaste.
Yeah, and they kind of turn their nose up at some of that. I'm like, this is supposed to make you eat. So I don't know.
And then the one cat doesn't even like catnip.
Yeah, well, because her breed is known for not really smelling or having the same effect of catnip.
Oh, okay.
But my other one, Princess, oh my gosh, you get the catnip out, woof.
She even bought some for her that looked like little doobies.
It was so funny because you'd roll around with it. Melissa said one of my dogs takes his food to the other room too. It is so funny. They're so cute. You know, I really wish I could have just one day where I could read her mind or she could talk human to us. And I'd love to know what she's thinking. Like, why are you doing that? Why does it taste better over there than right here? Right?
Yeah.
And then she'd probably be telling you right now, take me out. Gosh darn it.
Oh, your nose is so cold. Tickles.
She's so cute.
She's so needy.
No, and she needs to probably go out.
Yeah.
It's so funny. Sometimes she'll get, like last night,
Quit.
she was getting so excited to go out, and I think this is why I think she has a little pit. When I was grabbing the leash, she starts getting so excited, she opens her mouth and just kind of slobbers on my hand and then tries to bite the leash to, like, go. And I'm like, okay, you gotta settle down a little bit, but she, like, gets herself in a frenzy, like, oh my gosh, we're gonna go out.
And a lot of times she'll take Shelly for a walk.
Oh my goodness. Especially at night. Like I have to run because she's just like so excited. And because when I take her for a walk, we go like, we just walk wherever, all around the hotel. There's like a lake over here that has another little walking path around it. It's like a quarter of a mile each circle. So we'll walk from the room. We kind of go over there, walk around there, and then we sometimes head out to the front of the hotel and just wherever she wants to go. So she's like, oh, well, when mom takes me for a walk, I get to go where I want and get to go smell here and investigate this and do that. And I think with you, she's just like, oh, I just got to pee and get back in.
Well, I got things to do. Well, that's what I'm saying. When we do shut this down, you're going to take her for a walk. I'm going to do the dishes.
Wow.
Well, we're running.
That sounds like a good deal to me.
Yeah.
Renee said, I had a Weimaraner.
Yeah.
That would get a mouthful and take it to her bed and pour it out and lie down to eat it. Lie down?
Uh-huh.
That's so funny. Liz said he's also the one that started whining and getting in my lap during my video conference with my supervisor. Oh no, Melissa. Was your supervisor okay with it? Or were they like, I mean, I'm sure he's adorable, so how could they not be? Gail said, yes, I only feed my cat the pate, so you can imagine that mess. At least her setup is in the basement on a line tray.
Right.
Oh, right. I know, because the pate, it kind of like sticks to everything.
Yes.
But then the other one, to me, the pate comes out cleaner from the can.
Yeah.
But the gravy one,
There's a little more residue.
It leaves more residue and it smells more.
Yeah.
Like a really fishy smelling.
Maybe that's why they like it.
Maybe so. I don't know.
No, she's just trying to cuddle with me.
Aw, she missed you. She was with me at work all day long. We worked hard today. And she didn't like the noises going on because, like, when Malenko gets in there to do the floor, he's just like an animal. He's like, like a jackhammer on the floor, pulling it up. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I was kind of standing off. He's like, okay, here I go. And I was in the room. And he didn't let me get out. And he started doing that on the floor. And it's like pushing me up. And I was like, oh, okay, can I, like, get out of here?
Because he started in the hallway, worked into the room.
Yes. So I was like, oh my goodness. So it's definitely...
It's so bizarre seeing the house with no flooring.
It is.
It's just concrete floors.
It's so bizarre. And then it like...
She's using her leg.
Yeah.
She's walking on it.
Well, she's been using it, I noticed, a little more lately.
That's good. That's a good sign.
Hopefully. But it's so different, y'all. It's like different, but it's kind of exciting. And then we're going to do that garage sale next Thursday. So I hope
Everything goes.
Not the prices. He's like, oh, we're going to ask $20 for this, $20 for that, $50 for this. I'm like, who's going to pay that at a garage sale? Because when I go to garage sales, it's like $1 or $2.
Look, she's licking the floor now.
Because she splatters water everywhere.
Yeah, she's looking for other stuff too, I bet.
Let's see.
Now,
Mama
what
said,
do you want?
my dog won't take food from your hand. She says, just put the darn food down, then I'll eat it. I don't know where your hand has been. Right?
Mommy's gonna take you in a minute.
Gail said, is Delilah putting more weight on that paw now?
Yes.
Yeah, and she will use it. I noticed, like, when I'm walking in the hall, it's kind of that, hotel carpeting. She seems to, I don't know if it's something with that, she seems to be able to, like, use it on that more. But if we're on concrete, then she doesn't like to put it down. But she has the last couple of days, like, she's like, I guess, slowly using it and testing it.
And then I've been having to pick her up, put her in the car. But here a couple of days ago, she's been starting to jump and get in the car like she used to.
Yeah. Aw, she's just so cute.
She knows we're talking about her.
Yes. You're like, oh.
Look at those gray whiskers.
I know,
You're
my
an old
little
lady
baby. Renee said, good girl, Delilah. Aw. Gail said, Shelly, I know this is a silly question. Do you like to rub Heath's head? Oh, I think you missed when I was rubbing, I said it's like velour. You know velour, how when you rub it the other way? That's what his head feels like.
Why are you sneezing on
that.
me? Huh? You want me to sneeze on you?
Yeah, I cut his hair.
Cut it?
Yeah, I cut it,
Your son's a redneck.
I shaved it, and then I also took some to his eyebrows because he was having a little, and that bothers me because, like, if I'm laying beside him, I just see it, and it's like they're talking to me. They're like, hello. So, I had to, clip him when he wasn't, paying attention because he's like, oh, you're going to shave my eyebrows off. And I'm like, just stand still. So I did that.
I think you're sneezing because you're allergic to me. You want to go lay down on the couch.
So, yeah, I shaved
Or
his
just lay
head.
down on my foot. That'll work too.
Right? But, yeah, I do like it when it's short like that. And then we just get lazy and just don't keep it up, but we probably should more.
And, well, it was a little difficult at the house, too, because there was no water. Because what I like to do as soon as we're done, I go get in the shower and wash all the residue off.
The residue?
Yeah, all the loose hair, because it starts itching.
What he has me do, y'all, we should film it sometime. He has a leaf blower, right? So we go on the back deck, we go near, the gate door, and I shave it off, and then I get the leaf blower, and I blow it, of course, off the deck, and then I blow the leaf blower all over him, his head, his face, his chest, all around. And it's funny, you'll see that skin, and it's like, but it works. Okay, Renee said, y'all haven't seen the estate sales in my town. La-ti-das. Well, that's the difference. So this is what I learned. If you put it as an estate sale, you can ask 10 times the amount for stuff.
Let's do it.
But if you list it as a garage sale, then you just dropped it to bottom dollar.
Pennies on the dollar.
Yeah. So, and sometimes too, people when they do moving sales, you can ask a little more. It's all in how you the terminology you use. But then I don't know.
Let's call it a going out of business sale.
Melissa said he was cool about it. Thankfully, he's a dog person. They were doing work on the house next door, so he was upset. At 50 pounds, he's not a lap dog, though. Oh, what kind do you have, Melissa? Shauna said, be glad Delilah doesn't want you to hand water her, too. Yeah, that's where we draw the line, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Jerry says he uses a head blade on his.
Oh, okay.
Is that just the razor?
I think.
Oh, wow. You don't want it that short?
No.
You're just good with your buzz?
Yeah.
Oh, Gail's like, oh, you did his hair? Aw. And Jerry said, bald is beautiful.
Yeah.
Gail said he actually looks good both ways. Nice shaped head. Aw, thanks.
Thanks, I think.
Oh, you do. I do like it. Like when I first met him, his hair was long and it curled up, and I thought he was cute. But yeah, it looks good. That it's it's a shock for me because I get used to him with the hair, and I do like when his hair does a little faux hawk. I think that's
hate
cute.
that. I hate it.
It's cute. But then he's like, no, you gotta shave it. Oh my gosh. He like nags at me. So
Well, because if you're not going to do it, I told you I'll do it myself. I'll just lay it on the floor and do it over a garbage bag. That's why I used to do it at my apartment.
in 8 years that he's threatened that. He has yet to do it.
Because you're nice. And you do it for me.
But then it, like, after I shave it, I'm like, aw. But then after a day or two, I'm like, okay, I like it again. Jerry said, haha, remember the Flow Bee?
Yes.
Yes.
What was that in Wayne's World? He goes, yes, it certainly does suck. The suck cut, that's what it was.
Oh my god.
And he's like, yeah, it certainly does suck.
Shauna said the cats use it too. What? Oh, the dog bowl? Renee said Devara is doing her 45-mile-an-hour laps. Again with her dirty toy. You haven't cleaned the toy yet? And, oh yeah, she said the cats drink out of the big elevator water bowl too. Right, they do. Ours like that too. It's like so weird, right? Like if you put the special little water for them, they're like, ah. But the big glass of it, they're like, oh, okay, I can drink that. Gail said, Shelly, I like the little faux hot too.
Oh.
See?
No.
It's cute.
Oh.
It is. Yeah.
It looks like I'm trying to be a kid.
No, you're not.
That's what it looks like, I said.
No. Melissa said, German Shepherd Border Collie mix. Oh, how cute. He's 2. Our other dog is a Border Collie mix, but she's 9, so a lot calmer. So they do eventually get calm. As I had someone who had a Border Collie, and oh my gosh, that dog was so hyper, like all the time. Just like constantly was running. But German Shepherds are very beautiful dogs. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yes, ma'am.
He's got the sleepy eye, Shauna. Look, it's starting to gloss over. We should probably call it a night. Robert said, the Flow Bee sucks.
Yeah.
Renee say, I combed one of my 80-year-old patient's hair to a faux hawk today. He loved it, wheeling his wheelchair through the hall. I thought,
showing off.
That's cute. Oh, that's so sweet. So, Renee, is that kind of like physical therapy, though? Like, did you have to, like, help him do it, or you just being nice? I'm so full, y'all.
That was a good dinner.
I'm saying. I hope y'all had a great night. It was nice catching up with everybody.
Thank y'all for watching. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah.
We look forward to next week. Well, what are we doing? Let's take a vote before we go. Are we doing the pizza sticks or the pick shots? Which one would y'all rather see?
Hashtag pizza sticks or hashtag pig shots. Vote now. If you're on the replay, comment below. Hashtag pizza sticks or hashtag pig shots. Renee just said, at least Heath isn't doing the ugly yawn.
No, I was covering it with my mouth. My hand.
And she goes, I helped him because he had a bad shoulder. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, and Jerry said, have a great, blessed evening. You too, Jerry. Thanks again for joining us.
Yes, thank you.
Shauna said, have a good night, everyone.
Good night.
Jerry said, see y'all at the Keto Chow live stream.
I don't know if we're going to make that one tomorrow. We got to go down south and take care of business.
Renee said, but then I had some self-propel his chair. Oh. So tell everybody hi first, Jerry. Tell them we're traveling on the other side of Houston. Okay, we got Jerry, Shauna for pizza sticks, Renee didn't do hashtags, so I don't know if I count it.
What'd she say though?
Pizza sticks, and then she said pig sticks.
I don't know if I could do that.
Gail said, what are pig shots?
Alright. So you take the sausage, a link of sausage, you cut it into little, like, bite-sized pieces, and then you wrap it with a half a piece of bacon, pin it with a toothpick, and then you fill it up with either goat cheese or cream cheese, and you do a little sliced jalapeno on top of that, and then usually you smoke it, but if we're going to do it here, we'll do it in the air fryer.
Yeah,
and you bite the whole thing.
Just make your vote, and whenever we do it, you'll find out. Right? It's really good. I've had the pig shots before. Like appetizer or good for a party or potluck to bring them, and then people really like it. Oh, now Renee goes hashtag pizza shots.
Peaches.
Pizza shots and pig sticks.
I'm not talking to her anymore.
Whatever. Shauna said, when I hear pig shot, I think pork juice in a shot glass. You're right. You're right.
That sounds like a drunk.
She said, can we do both? Gail said, how about both? They both sound delicious.
But
Shauna said, hashtag make it all.
Gluttons, all of them.
All right, y'all. Well, thank you again for joining us. I hope everybody has a safe, wonderful weekend, and happy Mother's Day. Enjoy it. Have a great weekend. We'll miss you guys.
Yeah. Oh. Thanks for watching.
Oh, Robert said, Heath, on my stream, we always do an EOS, industry giveaway. Think any of your friends would be interested in 90% silver $50?
Sure.
I guess so.
If you're going to give it away, why would they not like it? I don't know how this works, but okay.
Well, maybe we could do that next time, Robert. Then that way we can tell more people at the beginning to like stay tuned at the end for it. Well, and we'll talk to you some more over the week to see how you do that. I've never done a giveaway. Right?
Right.
I
Yeah.
don't know. We've never done a giveaway, so we'll have to figure that out.
So, yeah. This sounds fun.
All right. Good night, everyone.
See ya.
Bye.
Wouldn't want to be ya. Why are you throwing stuff on the floor?
I'm not throwing anything. Uh-oh. Say bye, Delilah.
Hi, Delilah.